Scripted when you listen, you feel the vision that flow, giving whole rhythm that controls sense. So go and let that influence enter your with it into the essence like a potion. My pictures in motion, applause cinema. And I'ma call these people they got involved, be getting applause for the struggle bars and the music lately. Yes. Got it confused and made it cool to be pretenders lately. Yes. Industry trash agenda, they been Brenda baby. Yes. For them actors over backwards, they been bending lately. That's why most of the realest rappers independent lately. It's not up for debate, just turn on the radio, take the bait, same beat, same flow. Try to make me be a slave to the movement, I'm giving up Django. When they call us, get the flow, I broke up on my cue to go up like, hold up. But they said Soulja ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy, know I be on top, boy. 614, my city off top. Want a wordsmith, let me show you what I got, boy, hold up. But they said Soulja ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy, know I be on top, boy. 614, my city off top. Want the wordsmith, let me show you what I got. I didn't come this far, I only come this far. My eye is on the title type grind. Rhyme with reason, no time for idle time. Let you warriors run up my lane like it's easy. I'm LeBron when it's final time. Almost impossible to glorify rap. Something in the water, I'm just trying to purify tap. My lyrical cap, Soulja wear a different kind of fresh. I'm on Mitchell and Ness, I can't rap with y'all's new era. They always make a list of who the best in the city. I'm getting used to being at the bottom of the column. Don't mean I won't continue to be a lyrical problem. Cutting off the gimmick alleyway, reloading the arsenal of bars. Shoot 16, I gun 50. Your career slump lyrically, dump, pump, run, Ricky. I'm here to spit that real and give them something they can feel. So I got ill, poetic, and OMC with me.
Life's a gamble, pick your suit, ace of spades, and the diamonds, black jacket, juke it while I'm stepping stanzas. Oh, it on the raps and counters, Olaf to y'all Baudelaires. R.I.P. to your rap careers. It's just a series of unfortunate events. T. Marie, I Soulja.
Gonna be.
Listen.
Yep. Listen, I'm so excited to be here today.
I feel weird. I hope they
I do too, because we can't hear each other.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Listen, we'll test.
I mean, I can. I see the little sound thing moving right here, so lets me know they can hear.
They can hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Curvilinear Radio. I am Mary JB.
And it is Miss Hotspot, Miss Kiki with an E will be here a little later, but we are here with the beautiful and lovely.
Thank you.
Tell them your name.
Bailey Marie.
Hey! Yes.
This poetry right here.
We got some wordsmith things happening this evening.
For sure. That's sure.
That's why we had to start it off with the wordsmith himself.
With Miss Tiffany Marie.
Miss Cohen C.
Okay.
Give it up for my fellow Marie. I love her. She was an
Yay!
amazing poet. An amazing poet.
I'm in her whole face.
We're gonna have to get her up here.
You want your ting-a-ling?
Yes. I'm over here clapping and I could have been ting-a-ling-a-ling.
My bad. I just seen it.
Chill on me.
My bad.
Let's do this again. We got Bailey Marie in the building.
Hey.
Hey. I just wanted to know, do all of y'all poets get together and say, we gonna name our last name Marie? I know at least about 5 of y'all with something Marie.
So I thought I was the only one who had it until, because I'm kind of new on the scene, kind of new. So I thought I was the only one until I popped up. I'm like, oh, it's about 5 of us. But thankfully, they all dope. And I don't share the name with nobody whack.
So, I know that's right.
I know that's right.
They all dope.
See, that's why I'm starting to not care that my name is Mary. Because you got Mary JB.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You shouldn't care.
Mary. Baby, listen. My grandmother's name was Mary, and I was like, I'm going to sound like an old lady when you say
Jesus' mama's name was Mary.
Hey.
There you go.
Hey. Hallelujah. So.
I'm not even doing that.
Listen, so I want to say how I met this young lady. Okay, I went to a cancer survivor fashion show. And I was helping her, behind stage, and she got on stage. I was like, let me go in the front, because I need to get I need to get this full experience.
Okay.
So I'm in the audience with my camera, and I'm live, and I'm like, if she don't speak that right there. Like, I felt like I was in church. Hallelujah. I was in church, but it just felt like she was speaking to my spirit.
You was in church.
So it was a church. It was at a church, actual church.
No. I ain't talking about the building. You was in church at that moment. That's called shit. See, that's called shit. Look on the church.
She took us to church. Okay, so I had to run backstage and give her my car before she disappeared on me.
For sure.
So I'm so excited to have you here, and I want you to introduce yourself. Tell us how long you've been doing poetry.
Well, I've been doing poetry Probably unknowingly since I was about 10. The poem that I performed at the fashion show was about my attempted suicide at the age of 10. And it was about a place that I was in. It's just I felt invisible. I felt like I didn't fit in anywhere, like at home, at church, nowhere. But just kind of that one-on-one I had with God by myself outside of everything, where he was like, hey, you living. You living. So that probably was how it started, just as a getaway, using it to cope. And then one day I took my chances at an open mic. Friend took me to open mic. I was in hair school, and I decided I was going to get up there and was like, oh, I might actually like this. So I've been doing it ever since. That's been probably about a couple years.
Wow. What made you want to pick up a pen yourself and start writing poetry?
Honestly, I don't know that there was anything in particular that was like, let me just, because it didn't really start with poetry. I just kind of realized that spoken word was a slowed down version of rap, and that's where it started for me. Probably listening to Jay-Z Big L Freestyle was what got me into rap. I definitely fell in love with wordplay at that moment. Slick Rick Children's Story and Eminem and Eve, storytellers like that kind of got me into it as well. It's like, I could tell a story and I can spit at the same time. So I think that is what kind of pushed me to kind of take the art form seriously.
Amen. See, I really fell into poetry probably in middle school. And my teacher actually introduced me to Maya Angelou. So it was like me reading her work pushed me to want to write more, because I was writing little stories. I've always been writing stories all my life. And when I started doing that, then I started wanting to play around with words, rhyming, you know what I'm saying, and wanting to find little ways that I could say certain things. Right. And that's what tapped me into it. So that's when I ask people, because there's certain things, people introduce you to things and you're like, okay, let me try it. Or if you have an emotional connection to something that really leads you into wanting to try it in that aspect. So to hear rap push you into wanting to try it, that's a different outlet, because most people do it because they're expressing themselves and it just happened wrong. It happened to feel like saying the word. So it's like, and sometimes it helps therapeutically, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I wanted to do the topic of how important words are. And words are so powerful in ways that it can be positive and it can be negative. Right. You know, so it's like if you have a negative emotion or a negative life right now, you're in a negative place, writing it out can be therapeutic and powerful in itself, because you're getting all of this off of your chest. Right. And when you're also wanting to create who you are and where you're going to be, meaning your goals, and if you write it out, it's like you're signing your own contract to yourself. Like, I am going to push myself to do these goals and do what I have to do. And I feel like a lot of people run away from writing or speaking things into existence. And it's like, you need to go for it and really put yourself out there, because you can't really get anywhere in life if you don't speak. Right. Really, everything that you do, any kind of job, you have to speak to your boss. You have to speak to so if you learn the power of your voice itself can elevate you in a whole nother level of life. And that's why I wanted to say, like, to me, it's a superpower. Because not everybody knows that's a powerful entity, the words. Anything that you listen to, when you listen to our Martin Luther Kings and our Malcolm X's, their wordplay, when they do their speeches, it touched you. Now just think if they just use regular conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's like the affliction in their voices, the pain that they felt when they were speaking these words or thinking of their children. that's what the word itself can be bland. Or if you actually choose the right tone and monotone of your words, it can elevate you. So, do you get what I'm saying?
I do. I think it's more to it than that. I feel like I've always believed that you can say whatever you want. It's the belief behind your words, the faith that you have in yourself behind what you're saying. You know, which is what you were saying. As far as some people don't understand how powerful their words are, that's because they don't have faith in themselves to believe the words that are coming out of their mouths, you know. So that whole speaking things into existence, a lot of people don't believe in that because they don't believe in what they want to speak into existence. You know, people feel like they don't believe in themselves. So I think that more, because I could tell you that peanut butter is green. It may not be true, but it might affect you depending on how much I truly believe. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to have some type of effect if I truly believe that peanut butter is green.
But then you
not that make you
piggyback off of that. It's more of the words that you use to describe that is
correct. Yeah, I mean, you can always wordplay. You can always
do wordplay. Tell me that it's green because of how, you know, how it tastes or the lighting in the room. Like, if you describe it to me, then I might believe you. Like, hold up. Let's go check my peanut butter in my cabinet real quick to make sure we talk about the same peanut butter. Right. So it's really about the words that you use to get your point across, because you can describe something to me and I ain't never seen it before. Never seen it before, and I will believe you because of the words that you use, your actual your tone. It just seems like you believe in this, and it's like, okay, you really saw Bigfoot? Like what? Like you telling me where you saw him, what time, you describing me from head to toe, and I'm like, oh my god.
Right, but you know, power words can be a dangerous thing.
Yeah,
i.e. the hip hop scene. At this point in time in mainstream.
She went there.
Oh, yeah. Y'all already know me.
She went there.
I'm just saying, you know, the power of them words got a lot of people out here on opioids, scissor, popping pills, molly.
True.
Let's all get wasted. Yeah, hey, you know, power of words. I feel like words are very important in hip-hop, and a lot of people take that for granted.
Yeah.
And they don't even understand how powerful they really are. Some of them have recognized it. I've seen some rappers change, and they've recognized how powerful it is, how much influence they have. But, yeah, people don't recognize the power of words. Your tongue is the most strongest muscle in your body.
Because you use it so much.
You said you wait. We ain't even 20 minutes in. Usually it's me.
Listen, she had to get a drink over that. I apologize. There's no order.
It usually be me though, so I can't even be upset. I'm actually glad.
If there's a door, I'm gonna go in there. I'm just saying, you just gave me a door. So
I ain't even gonna go there with that one either. Let that go. Okay, go kid. Continue. Power words we were speaking of.
Power of words. So I want to ask you. I want to ask you, Bailey, is there, when you write your poetry, is there like a set way that you do it, or is it just there? Like you just...
Oh, man, I'm probably like just the most unorganized person when it comes to writing. I am so last minute with everything. It takes me, like, even if I try to sit down, you could tell me about a topic or an event 2 months in advance, and I still won't be able to sit down till about a week before. I'm an in the moment type of person. I have to feel it, and if I don't feel it, I can't write it.
So it makes me so glad to hear you say that. You don't even understand. For real, because that's the type of writer I am. That's why people been hitting me up like, you ain't wrote nothing. See, because if I sit down and really like try, it ain't coming out. If it do come out, it ain't gonna be right, so we just not gonna do it. Yeah, but it just be in that moment. Sometimes it's in the moment. I'll be asleep, wake up, and just be on some other.
That's how I am when I write my stories. I gotta be in the mood.
Yeah,
like I really gotta be in the mood, especially because I like to write about erotica. So if I'm not in the mood, baby, listen.
Yeah. I had to stop reading because I realized I was creating an addiction. When you start hitting people up on the whole page and tagging them on Facebook, like, so Mary out here playing, ain't nobody get a short story up in here. You're like,
and I started a whole new one, and my goal was to finish it. But when I got to that portion of the story, I just stopped because I don't have anything like right now motivating me to wanna.
So you like Jane the Virgin? You ever watch that show?
Yeah.
You Jane.
I've never seen it.
Never?
No, I don't watch TV.
Yeah, pretty much. I gotta really.
I have to look it up.
You have to.
Jane Virgin.
Jane the Virgin.
Oh, Jane the Virgin.
Jane the Virgin.
The Virgin. Okay, she was the Virgin. Got you. Sorry, I'm a little tired. My petty level is really high, and I'm trying to bring it down today. But I've been on one for the last 48 hours. I do not know why.
You been what?
On one. You ain't never just felt super petty?
No.
No?
No, that's that petty nature in you. Because baby, listen, my petty come when
I don't know why.
her, she just wake up like, I just feel petty as hell.
I mean, I can't say it doesn't happen if I'm real sleepy, real tired.
Yeah.
If I'm tired and you provoke me, then I'm going to be petty as hell.
Yeah, I've been on petty for the last 48 hours, so y'all have to excuse me. I'm sorry.
I forgive you. I give you one ting-a-ling. So I want her to do a poem for us.
Yes, please.
But I want to do a break first. I'm going to play another song and we'll come back. And
you got to do good music today.
What you mean?
Because we got poetry. So
I was going to do Blame Famous.
Ew.
That okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Always. Of course. Anything from the words.
Famous, I blame you. Famous, I blame you. Famous, I blame you. Look at all the people that done changed up. Look at all the pain that I've been through. Gotta get up and pick up the pieces. Mad at myself, people excuses. Thinking about all of this time that I wasted trying to be you. Famous, I blame you. I was told if I didn't push work and pop guns in my raps that I wouldn't go far. Wouldn't get money, wouldn't get that honey, wouldn't get that rep, wouldn't get that car. I was stuck in it for a minute. I wonder what could I do if I put my true self in the bars. Had to make changes. My heart pours and every letter my pen illustrates. All I plot for your front spot on my dinner plate. Mine go when a line flow lean and pour heartstring and crush egos in one rhyme scheme. Hard to be what I'm called to be. Industry make it artistically hard to breathe. I feel like I can't 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 breathe. I feel like I can't. My soul not for sale, so don't place your bet because I'm chasing purpose, never chasing checks. Wanna be influential, never part of the issue, so protect your neck for the hits who get you like. There was a time I would do anything as long as I became you. People looking in my eyes like, Joe, this ain't the same you. So many people lose they self trying to claim you. Wanna shoot for the stars but forgot how to aim through. Famous, I blame you. Famous, I blame you. Famous, I blame you. Famous, I blame you. Look at all the people that done changed up. Look at all the pain that I've been through. Gotta get up and pick up the pieces. Mad at myself, people excuses. Thinking about all of this time that I wasted trying to be you. Famous, I blame you. I was told if I didn't expose and downgrade a queen that I wouldn't go far. Wouldn't get money, wouldn't get that honey, wouldn't get that rep, wouldn't get that car. I was never with it from the beginning. Funny how I choose to respect them more, then they listen less. Gotta get it off my chest. We need all women. Look at all the lies that they feed all women. Look at how the media want us to see all women. It's like the world wants us to defeat all women. Look at how the industry treats all women. Look at how the energy shifts all women. So I check myself because it starts with us. We gotta protect and uplift all women. They can't breathe. I feel like 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 they. Keep your head up, queen. You don't have to do what they want you to do. Be who you want to be, and you are enough. So salute to you, because without the you, it wouldn't be in me. I'm saying we is either don't see the problem or don't want to solve it. I don't really know what's worse, or the fact that a man's still stuck in his ways. They're probably gonna skip this verse. I don't see the world the way they used to see, so I speak the vision you don't usually see coming to you from me. Lyrically self, all heart, food for thought, gluten free, blame famous. Famous, I blame you. Famous, I blame you. Famous, I blame you. Look at all the people that done changed up. Look at all the pain that I've been through. Gotta get up and pick up the pieces. Mad at myself, picking excuses. Thinking about all of this time that I wasted trying to be you. Famous, I blame you. Famous, I blame you. Famous, I blame you. Look at all the people that done changed up. Look at all the pain that I've been through. Gotta get up and pick up the pieces. Mad at myself, picking excuses. Thinking that I wasted trying to be you.
Famous, I blame you. Hey, that was Mr. I Soldier. Famous, I blame you. And this is Curvilinear Radio. I am Mary J.D.
And it is sorry. I'm so used to Kiki. So sorry. And it's Misha, Miss Costa. We are in the building with the beautiful, talented, the lovely Miss Bailey Marie.
Thank you.
About to bless us with some lyrical content.
I can't wait.
I need y'all to turn y'all's ears on, turn your radio ears off.
Amen.
Please. Listen. So I'm
gonna let her have the mic because I can't wait.
Yes.
Let me get my ears together because I'm about to listen to these words. Let me listen. Right. Go for it, Miss Biden.
My wrists are red and raw. I pray every day society sees fit to take these chains off. I had no idea just how much the price of my freedom costs. Because I was one of those who passed up $1.25 bottle of water for a $20 bottle of alcohol. So you tell me who's thirsty. 400 years of slavery and we still consume whatever they don't eat. Even in our freedom, we still lack freedom of speech. Out of all the issues to point your lyrics at, why must your raps degrade me? Why must your apps enslave me? Like chicks these days is really media raised. Like they some fosters. Daddies like they pics every day. They don't use no fathers. And parents no need to whoop your kids. Your sons are beating daughters. And the authorities turn on them, got them leaking like faucets. And the only thing we do is roll up and spark it. Discuss our rage and set different dates for protests and marches. The secret to change, let me educate us to get in office and quit running around in these streets like you done missed your calling. Because truthfully, we were meant to be lawyers and doctors. And they can't tell us we don't matter if we are the officers. The answer is to exercise the rights that our ancestors marched for, not to march more. And to quit begging to be seen as equal by a demon who can't see you the way that your God sees you. The only people who have us in chains are ourselves, maintaining everything under the sun except our wealth. Probably because we looked at the next Negro like competition. Won't support because our own dreams haven't come into fruition. I heard my pastor say, when the gifts of the house go free, the house will have no lack. I didn't just take that for church, but for everyone who's black. Long gone are the days where we allow them to call us worthless and we listen. Cry over denied admission. Die before we're done living. Mark my words. No more of that. Because we will be known as the generation who broke Willie Lynch's back. Thank you.
Listen. Headphones on.
Singer, hold up, I can't even get up. Hold up. Singer, in the lane.
I want to get up and
listen.
I pray for that day.
Okay? Let it be very clear.
Yes.
That was everything. That is what I mean by the power in words.
Why you ran backstage?
Okay? Yes. You saw why I ran back to give her my card.
Yeah, I'd have chased you down.
I need her here. Okay?
You been clutching my purse like,
okay?
Listen.
No, I appreciate it.
That was
amazing.
Phenomenal.
Thank you.
I need a repeat. Look.
Listen.
Y'all can have another.
Please do another one for us, because that was everything. When she said,
I'm gonna try and make this
that we are still getting what was the leftovers, pretty much. We
still eating what they want.
Baby, listen.
Yeah, I heard every word. I may not be able to.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I heard it.
I heard every word.
The words right. Like,
see, it's
that
just
touched me.
That's the artist that I yearn for. You know, the artists that have an obligation and responsibility to their peers, to the community, to the people that they are speaking for. Instead of you out here talking about some.
Yeah.
What did Jess Blair say in that video? She be dying. Some damn tater tots, whatever they said in that crazy song.
Yeah.
All that. No, we got too many things going on.
Too many. Yeah. I agree.
There's a plethora of things going on. Even if you don't want to discuss nothing serious, there's enough to make fun of it. That's why comedians is out here having the ball they like. It's too many things going on that you can't discuss. And we need that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. The generation known for breaking Jim Crow's back. Listen, Linda, y'all, some of y'all youngins don't even understand what that means. Yeah. Unfortunately, you probably don't even know who frick Jim Crow is, because I'm pretty sure they done took that out of the school books.
Can you say Willie Lynch?
I said
Jim Crow.
It was Willie Lynch. But
Willie Lynch. Maybe it was Willie Lynch, Jim Crow. Same ones.
I know
I was
that's
gonna
right.
say something real racist. Same ones.
Same. There's the audience to know what. If you Google those words, okay? Both names.
And Willie Lynch.
Willie Lynch.
Maybe we figure out why we've been in the same pattern all these years. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna just give the side look.
I'm gonna stop talking because I want another. I'm just so excited. Like, give me another, please.
This one is oldie but goodie.
Okay.
It's probably this is the first poem that I've ever performed. So, I had a dream that it was 1814 and I was in the midst of ancestry and they were playing Peebo Bryson and Natalie King and I made the mistake of saying, DJ, bring that back. And the DJ told me, baby, the only thing that is going to repeat itself in your day is history. Saw Key, a.k.a. Sarah Bartman, whose body was on display long after her soul had departed, and she spoke to me. She said, baby Marie, won't you tell these big booty chicks in the industry that they have stepped into the enemy's camp foolishly, persuaded by the same English ship's doctor that persuaded me. Don't think they won't slay you because they martyred me. Please tell Kim Kardashian and Nicki that a cage is still a cage, even if you painted Harajuku Barbie pink. And the only show that remains constant is Pimp My Shackles on BET, and it airs constantly. Air constantly filled with this airborne disease called Sellout Cell Soul Master Come By Me. When did songs like Flawless and Anaconda become Negro spirituals? With Sarky Wiggle, but she got soul. Hold on, here we go. She was the original. Wiggle and wobble because her jeans don't fit. No, excuse me, Miss Beyonce. Your man ain't never seen a booty like this. She had hips that were chain and whip worthy. Now y'all pay for these chains and whips, and that's what concerns me. Chicks wanna be so 18-16, slapped in the procedure, so I guess they did wake up like this. There is a difference between loving and embracing the body of a black woman and slicing and recreating the body of a black woman. You are not God. And although you found a way to do this, you cannot silicone inject, Photoshop, or backshot your spirit. Thank you.
And the church says,
amen
and amen again.
I wish I could snap
Listen,
two fingers.
I'm going to tweet the hell out of this video. This show got
Who you telling? I'm about to download this and put this on all of my social media.
It's going to be some slight petty. Some people going to be upset me like, y'all need to listen to it. All y'all.
But that argument is my most controversial poem because people
Yes.
are pissed because I started name dropping. But
I'm gonna tag all of them too, nigga. Beyonce, all of them. I'm that petty. I could care less.
I could care less. Because what you saying ain't nothing but the truth.
I mean, it ain't. And I don't feel like it's a diss. I don't. If this not a diss, males in hip hop, this would be acceptable. Females can't go back to back like males do. They can't play around and have some friendly competition. They can't use the bars. Nobody heard of URL. Nobody heard of battle rap. Nobody, they heard it. I just feel like
they left it sitting there.
Baby,
I just feel like it's not. It shouldn't be an issue.
Lord, listen.
I love that one.
Thank you.
And that was your first one?
Oh yeah.
We gonna need your schedule.
I need to know wherever
you gonna be at.
Okay.
We need all dates.
We got
give y'all the dates. I got a show coming up.
Okay.
Can't give too much out right now, but I got a show coming up in October. It's gonna be on the 14th.
Oh, that's my goddaughter's birthday.
Oh, she got a great birthday.
That's your fashion show day.
See,
who in a fashion show?
Who?
Oh,
how she know your schedule?
Usually it's the other way around. I don't know what's happening today.
Oh my God!
Did we do a trading places?
It depends on what time.
This is true.
Oh, it's at 6 p.m. Yeah, it's at 6. So on Sunday at 6.
Y'all might be mad at me.
I won't even be mad. Record it.
So I won't even be mad.
I won't even be mad.
Record it. I got you. Make sure my battery is on 100%.
ASAP. I'm dead serious.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, as long as one of us is there. Hey. It's 3 of us here, so we can.
That's how we do
it.
That's how we
you know
do
what I'm saying?
That's how we do.
Make things happen.
Like, y'all coming? Let's see which one of us is available.
One of us will be there. If we don't be there, please believe we will support. We will share your posts. We will get people there. We're going to do what we can to promote and assist. So, I'm going to play another song.
I want you to spread like wildfire.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need to get out here and really, 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 really give these messages to these youth because
thank you.
They're missing some things. And it's more because of the way that our music is. Like, music when we were younger was definitely something that assisted us with saying grounded.
But it's not even just music anymore. When you have movies models like Amber Rose that has created the power words again, slut walks. And made them okay.
But what made her famous is music. That's what I'm saying. If she wasn't being a slutbag artist, put her in videos.
I was about to say
what made her famous. Like if they weren't so gung ho on these images of these kind of women, not trying to downplay her like that, but she is silicone. So I'm just saying, if it wasn't I'm just saying, if it wasn't these artists,
she say silicone. She said,
you're gonna learn a new word with Mary, okay? If she wasn't so silicone, okay, and these her trying to make it seem like it's such a trophy to have somebody like this, she would not be hot right now.
Well, if real men would just stand up and be honest with them, actually Tyrese tried and they bashed him for it.
They did.
But if more real men like Tyrese would stand up and just go ahead and keep it real with them and let them know all that, they don't know real men want no woman that's factory made.
Baby.
Fresh off the assembly line.
Listen. And what I've been seeing with a lot of these these bad botch jobs, I ain't going nowhere near a table if it ain't health reasons. Okay?
And that was my whole reason for Sarah Bartman. It's like y'all are literally dying. Dying for this, putting foreign substances in your body to imitate a race that you already are. Because somebody told you we all must have big backs.
No, but
everybody told you
nobody. And not enough people told you to love yourself the way God made you.
Where are your mamas?
And that's the point. And a lot of these girls that are doing this, their mom didn't love themselves. Because if your mom loved herself, then you would have that instilled into you.
Plus, let's be real. What would let's just for a second. I just need people to think for a second. Let's just be real logical. If all women look like Beyonce and Nicki Minaj, what you got next? Now we all in competition for real because everybody look the same. Everybody got waist like this, booties like this, chest like this. Everybody look like an hourglass. So okay, so now what? I'm not just saying Beyonce. She's a normal, naturally built the way she is. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. She's naturally built like that. She exercises, dances her ass off regularly, but everybody's not supposed to look the same.
Amen.
Tara but she's naturally built like that. She may not be as thick as Beyonce, but she thick. Slim thick. Tara.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody ain't supposed to look like that. Everybody wasn't meant to have a big booty. All men don't like big booty.
I was going to say, and that's
I am one of those naturally made no asses. So
but God blessed you with a chest. And you got the cleavage like the Red Sea.
I tell you, my booty was in place of my ass because God knew if He would have gave me a booty.
That's how I feel. I feel like God knew what He was doing. He gave me a booty because if He would have gave me something up top to go with that,
baby, that's
I wouldn't have been worth a freaking quarter at 16, 17. I was hot enough. 14, 15, 16, I was hot enough for mom.
Why these ages keep changing?
I mean, I had to
14, 16,
I had to go back a little bit.
All in that
range. Y'all know them parents that got teenagers, that range when they start smelling themselves up. He knew what he was doing. He like, nah, she gonna be in the itty bitty titty committee with that big old booty. That's what she need to do right there. Sit real good, be real straight.
And then I start thinking, like, everybody that I know that got both big asses naturally, big asses and big titties, they don't want it.
No, they don't.
And they talk about how much their body hurt.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot to weigh around.
Listen, I got enough back problems. So I'm actually kind of glad I'm not of no D, whatever.
Listen, I used to say I wanted to get my ass done. If I was like, if I ever get rich, I'm going to get my booty done. Then I started looking at people's work and how the silicone flips upside down in the ass, how it can explode because you sit down too hard, or if you lay on the table and just get that tar injected in your body, how it can leak down in your body and transform your skin to black tar.
I mean, after so many times of us seeing pictures and videos of people's ass dropping, I would think that y'all don't want to do it no more. Didn't Nicki Minaj's whole left cheek fall?
Yeah. And it's still nasty.
Yeah, it does. I saw the BMA. I'm like, first of all, it's not in proportion to her. I'm like, really?
If your legs look like two,
you look like a human mouth
in the middle. And then you got the nerve to have an ostrich body. That shit don't make no sense. I'm just saying. God makes you the way you're supposed to. I'm sorry. If you want to have big booty, your thighs will be able to hold it up. Okay? So,
you got that don't make any sense. Work to hold that up. Trust me.
Because look at Tiny. Look, we got quiet. I love me some Tiny, but baby, listen, that ass does not look good with the little ass legs.
And I love her husband more, so out of respect for him, I'm going to keep my comments.
I'm just saying, I love T.I. too. He's everything. I would love him to be my baby daddy. I used to love him. And I still love me some Tiny. And I think that she's everything. I'm just mad that she did all that work to her body. And it hurts me. It hurts me to the core because you got daughters. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. When you got daughters, I feel, and she did this after she had her daughters. Mm-hmm. So it's like when you do all these changes.
At least she did it after so they know what she looked like versus Lil Kim's daughter will never know what she originally looked like.
That hurt me to my core.
I don't understand.
When she starts looking like the real Lil Kim and she gets older, she's going to be like, Mom, who I look like? She's going to be like me, be like, how? Housewife.
Let me show you the old me. This is the old me.
I mean, one day she's gonna have to explain it, right?
And then you gotta think about your daughter's gonna have these conversations with you. Well, since you did so much changing to change your way, so your face so far away from what I look like now, am I not beautiful? Am I not pretty in your eyes? So you have to think about things like that. You over here doing all these changes to your body. And that's why I'm saying, even with Tiny, she did that after her daughters were born. So her daughters will see her before and after. It's like you didn't change your eye color so drastically. You know what I'm saying? You didn't change your whole body.
A thing.
Baby, listen.
With the eye color thing, her daughter got it.
Her daughter did it too. That's what I'm saying.
Permanently, right?
Yeah.
No, don't get me wrong. I used to want colored eyes, hazel brown, so bad. But what?
Well, you got contacts for that. I got color contacts.
Yeah, because see, I'd rather if you're gonna permanently do something, permanently remove the factor that I have to wear glasses. How about that? And then I'll just go buy me some little hazel contacts.
Right in my eyes.
You know, I like touching my eyes, but
I don't get it. I don't, and it's probably because I'm a kid that did not grow up hearing my mom tell me I was beautiful. I did not grow up hearing my dad say that he thought I was beautiful. Unless I was dolled up, I had to have on my Easter vest to get a compliment out of my daddy. You know what I'm saying? So. But I grew up seeing my mom and my aunt love themselves. Like, they weren't the type that would say, you know, to us, we were beautiful, we're pretty. Now, as we get older, they're seeing the things that they should have done when we were younger, and they give that to their grandkids and all that. So I grew up seeing my grandmother take care of herself. My mom and my aunt taking care of themselves. So it was like I saw them get up, get dressed, do their makeup, do their hair. You know, it was like, I'm fine. I'm not about to leave my house just looking like any old thing.
Right.
So it was like that let me to know, okay, I'm good the way I am. You know, I did yearn to hear, you're beautiful, you're cute, but I never felt that I wasn't beautiful because I saw the women in my family embrace who they were. Now, if I saw them trying to cut themselves up, getting surgery, or changing, altering their bodies, I probably would have a more of a hatred for myself looking in the mirror. But because I saw women love themselves, it was like, okay, well, I'm not that bad looking.
So see, that's how it was back then. No. The whole box thing didn't start till what, the 80s?
Yeah, pretty much.
And that was only in certain communities. That didn't even hit our community. We wasn't doing that like that.
Not really.
No, that didn't really spark until
the 90s.
The 90s, and it was really all about just bigger boobs.
Yeah, it wasn't really about asses.
No,
the first person who really got their ass done publicly was what's her name? Countess Vaughn.
Did she?
She was the first one to get her ass done. Look, you gotta look it up.
You learned some shit every day.
Countess Vaughn got her ass done.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, baby, yes.
I know that.
Yes.
One, I was never paying attention.
Really?
Hell no, that girl could sing Peanut Butter and Jelly. I ain't give a damn. I wasn't paying attention. I love her. Yeah, I just watched her because she was funny.
I was in the 90s.
I watched her because she was funny. She was, a talented actress. And then she could sing her butt off. So, yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to how she was built. Because, again, back then when we were growing up, we weren't really paying attention.
So that wasn't a thing.
That wasn't a thing. Like,
but the thing was, it wasn't the thing openly. People got it done. And that's why people got it done in basements. You know what I'm saying? Alterations of their body like that, but as blacks, growing up, we weren't cool with you doing stuff like that. That was the token. That's white people stuff. So then when you finally, now it's more open. People feel like it's okay now. It's a thing. It's a fad. So I'll tell you, I got my surgery. No. It's not cute. It's not fun. And you got these little girls thinking it's okay, and they can't afford it. So they over here in somebody's basement getting shot the hell up because they want to look like a Nicki Minaj. They want to look like K. Michelle. And you see K. Michelle's ass is crying on Love and Hip Hop because she got to get her whole ass chopped up.
Doing a whole short hair.
She did now, but this is, Love and Hip Hop is recorded late. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't entertain.
Yeah. So she got her, she said she got a permanent scar on her butt now for the rest of her life.
Well, I'm sure.
For getting it chopped off.
Yeah, I'm sure. Her ass, yeah. Yeah. Over there looking like she was sitting on 3 of them.
And she lied and said she just got the meat in her thighs pushed up in her ass. I remember that she said that. Like, I just got it lifted. Nah, you got it implanted. Because she had a nice shape before all of that. Supposedly. I don't know. She probably, from when she first started, when they started showing her, she probably had a booty injection in, but it was small. Then she got bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'm like, that shit.
Well, yeah, because of addiction, kind of like anything else you do, They say it's kind of like getting a tattoo.
We gonna play another song real quick because you see that how we curvilinear, we curve off of the.
That's why any artists like that, because you see how that one poem sparked that conversation. It needs to be had in our community. Nobody wants to talk about it. Everybody's scared of hurting people's feelings.
I really hope that coming soon that this stuff stops though. Like I feel like
I think it is. I think
with music and with body, I feel like our artists needs to because this generation. Sorry, I was about to say play music, but I want to get this off my chest.
Listen,
I feel like this generation is so more influenced by artists.
Oh yeah.
Than it was when we were younger, because we had more civil rights. You know what I'm saying? We had advocates more. You know what I'm saying? We had more strong individuals that we could look up to. It seemed like that has been. All of that is gone.
Well, no, the art form has changed. We had artists that were political as well.
But that's what I'm saying.
But the art form has changed.
What I'm saying is that our political view of like. We had Samuel Jackson. I'm not Samuel Jackson. I'm sorry. What's his name? Am I saying his name right?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. My brain went fast.
You talking about?
I ain't mean to say Samuel Jackson. Oh my gosh, my brain just went left. But anyway, we have more.
Sammy Davis Jr. Who are you talking about?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you said Samuel. I was trying to think of Sam.
I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Sorry.
I'm gonna come back to that. All right. So, but when we were growing up, we had more advocates, meaning like we had like our more people that were more outspoken on public views, and that motivated our music. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like you had more African Americans doing boycotts, doing more sit downs, doing more things in the 80s, in the early 90s that kind of moved our music. And when they did that, they actually tapped into our music. Like you would have artists and people in the public eye bringing that union and doing more music. You had Michael Jackson doing that. Michael Jackson and what's his name did that Kumbaya song. What was it? We are the world. Like you had more. You know what I'm talking about? That was good. But I'm just saying, you had more.
Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones. That's what I meant to say. It was still Michael Jackson and
and then you won't sing the name of the damn song.
Right. But I'm just saying, it was more. It was more togetherness. You know what I'm saying? We had more togetherness at that time. No, we still don't got headphones. Listen. We got to come in and fix it. So I'm gonna play a song and then we're gonna come back to this topic. While he try to fix something.
They about to break everything.
God damn.
What's the face of a cow in the back of his head as he run from the back? This freak is deep when you ain't got a pass. When you're high horse, till I remove your sack. In the grass, in the stately grass. So I got the juice by the punch bowl. Money Money call when they call roll. Dollar signs up your soul. In the winter circle, the loophole. Dealing with Nikes, they do anything for checks. Body builders, how they ask about your reps on the set. I've been making music, I got nothing left to lose. Big red dog, got some more blues clues. And they super when they about to shoot. Your face to feed if you fit the shoot. Trying to put in work like an interview. Talking beef for feeling like a boss. Same grave all falling too. Couple chicks all in the coop. Till a fox get let in the hen house. Raise a 9 while letting 10 out. No change when it register, homie, just checked out. Highway, your life just had to change routes. Day in the life of the jungle, hair long Rapunzel. Everybody want they shop or fumble. Walk the walk but stumble. You trip and tumble. On the humble pages of virtue, but father time really see you. Mother nature nurture survival what if it is. Running the game, I switch your brain story in my life. Turn the pages like a leaf. God bless me like a sneeze in a cathedral. Or baptisms in a steeple. 12 opportunity looking up through the people. Say you got drive, but they got repo. Your drugs got repo. Well, I got the jewels by the punch bowl. Money call when they call roll. Dollar signs up on your soul. When the winner circle with the loophole. Said I got the jewels by the punch bowl. Money call when they call roll. Dollar signs up on your soul. When the winner circle with the loophole. It's out of the chest like target employees. We try and put in work, they target employees. Black men in the concrete, jungle in danger. Walk out house in danger. Police ask where you going. I told me don't talk to strangers. Toe tag, John Doe, no name you. Black men life so dangerous. Treat you like new clothes and hang you. I'm strange, fool swinging. Like little kids in the park, they tell me sounds of putting in that money talk. Get on the road, the rich, they set in the road. So what to do? Red and blue, chased by blue and red. Men in blue, see us, they see in red. Shot my red, the right step of red. Misunderstood me now, he said I see the flag. Do not play it, stay to me. He's fight, graduation, get on stage, see my piece. Drop the mic, it's moving off to those on a hunger strike. We drive to those who always will hitchhike mobile. Deal with head like a pencil. Want you to put hands on the ground like cartwheels. The race still banana clips to get real. Wanna roll by myself like a third wheel. I'm dropping lines and talking about big news. Cause I like a wish your picture belong in a big real lights, camera action. I've been lit for a while. These shit I've been man that pal by the mouth. Got the jokes by the punch bowl. Money call when they call roll. Dollar signs up in your soul. When they win your circle, cause a little pause. Said I got the juice by the punch bowl. Money call when they call roll. Dollar signs up on your soul. When they win the circle, cause a little pause.
We got headphones. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
I can hear. I hear you chewing all that gum.
Let me stop. I can't stand that at work. When people be chewing on the phone like, that is so nasty.
Oh my God. Listen, this is Curvilinear Radio. I am Mary JB.
And it is Misha Miss Hotspots in the building with the man. This lady right here over here blessing us with the mic, Miss Bailey Marie.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
Listen, if y'all ain't listened to her.
I like how her voice is so humble and quiet.
Oh, thank you.
But when she unleash.
Yeah, that face.
That's a whole different woman.
Face. I'm over here like, hold up. Let me not look at her. Like, oh,
yeah, performance me is a totally different individual.
Baby, listen.
Hey, that's how I gotta be.
So,
that's why Beyonce got Sasha Fierce.
Okay.
So, we were talking about the power of words. Okay.
Yes.
And what I was trying to say is, we had like, to me in the 80s and 90s, that was like when we had that beating. What was that beating? What was his name? Rodney King. Sorry, I'm telling you I'm horrible with names, but I can visualize every person.
Samuel.
Okay.
Listen, going all the way back to the rat game.
Samuel.
I'm sorry. Like, my brain just went like totally from. I'm like, where did Samuel come from? I'm telling you I'm horrible. So, but we had, when that happened, we had so much music around that. You know what I'm saying? It was like when you have those kind of things happen back in the 90s, artists jumped on that to bring light to it, to kind of put the view to the public of how wrong these things were. Mm-hmm. Now, these artists, when I say that the world is so today's world is so on the artists of what today is. Our artists are shunning away from those kind of things because they feel like that they're going to lose endorsements. They're going to lose. Back in the 80s and 90s, they didn't care. Like we were on trying to fix what was going on.
That's because we're in the era where everything is super PC, and if you have an opinion that's against or different from another person, it's shaming.
Yeah.
So we're in that era. Everything is shaming. If I say, wow, if a guy says, well, I don't like a girl with short hair, that's shaming. No, it's not. He just don't like girls with short hair.
Yeah, my generation is I feel like we're very selfish and entitled in a lot of ways, very spoiled. And I feel like part of the issue too, sensitive, spoiled, same thing. I mean, we really are. Because,
definitely entitled. That entitlement.
Yeah. Definitely. I feel like that's causing a lot of issues these days.
I'm gonna make a shirt.
Babies are having babies. That too.
Well,
I feel like our artists are more so uneducated and a lot younger than the artists of back then.
And they don't. You know whose name I was trying to say? And y'all gonna smack me because it's totally not the name that came to my head when I said no. It was Al Sharpton. Why did Samuel come to my mind when I was thinking of Al? I don't know, but his face was in my head when I was saying it, and it surely did not come out right. But that's who I was thinking about when I was saying, like, we had Al Sharptons. We had them in the forefront that really was on every news station talking about what was going on in our communities. Mm-hmm. And it kind of molded what we were seeing as youth, as well as molded our music. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had more artists speaking on it, like Tupac, you know what I'm saying, doing little stuff here and there, saying things that really motivated you to know, like, what was going on in your community. Yeah. Now these artists are wanting to talk about how they got high and who they having sex with, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, what?
Well, you know,
who cares?
A lot of them, well, like somebody said, you know, we living in the generation of Brenda's baby.
Baby?
But for real.
Unfortunately.
But for real.
On some real talk. This is the Brenda's baby generation. See, we was in the baby kid generation, but, you know, it wasn't, at least we still had
Why when you said that, the first thing that popped up in my mind is that movie. And the baby with the diaper and the flies.
That's exactly what I was referring to.
Promise. That whole visual just came in my head, and I could hear his voice.
So Bebe's kids had kids, so now we in Bebe's kid, Bebe grandkid generation, and they all Brenda's babies. Well, not all, but yeah, it is. It's very sad, but it all goes back to the power of the words. Nobody's speaking life into these kids
at all.
You know,
and
nobody's standing up and speaking at all. Mm. You know?
And those who are speaking aren't able to. They don't have really a good platform to speak the way that it was back in the day.
Right, but then when you have this, it's really all a screwed up cycle, because you're also in this generation where when you do speak up, you do get backlash. I.e., Colin Kaepernick.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
He has the platform. He has the means and to stand up and do whatever and start a movement and everything. They snatched his entire NFL career from up under him, but he's still talking and he don't care, you know. But he also has the means and the platform to do it. Some people feel like if they do that, shoot,
their career over.
If they don't die, the only way they was gonna shut Tupac up was killing.
Yeah, and that's why they did.
So, you know, it's hard. Nobody's speaking up for the education system in this country. Right. We ain't even gonna talk about that. The public education system in this country is garbage. Yeah.
Hi, Kiki.
Hey, yes, honey.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
This is Bailey Marie. Listen, I'm gonna give her the floor again because I know you got another one.
I know you do.
Kiki missed it, so you gotta.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna give her another chance to bless y'all with another piece.
She had to take care of the princess today.
Yes, today
she was on queen duty today.
Can you hear?
Can you hear?
Yeah, actually, you know what? I should just so I can hear how loud I am.
Oh no, better yet. Our other guest is still coming, so I'll let him use one too.
Okay.
Okay.
He's our line.
Okay.
As we all be sometimes.
Well, you know that's we just got headphones. We was working with Zero.
Hey, I seen that. I was watching on the last like 10 minutes.
Yeah, buddy. They came and fixed it.
That's what's up.
We can hear.
Saved by the Raven.
Okay.
He flew on in here.
I'm gonna let that go. Maybe they came downstairs.
He probably already still down here. So, I want to give her the floor again because I feel like we need to be blessed.
Please.
After we talked about what we talked about, the power of words, I'm telling y'all, we need to tap more into the dictionary.
Listen. Or Google. I mean, you can put the word right there and define the word, and it will give it to you right there.
Has an app.
Yes, it does.
Y'all to put it on your phone.
Yes,
I have
does.
it every day because I get a word every day, a different word, and I try to figure out a way to use it. Like,
Yep.
I do.
And I say Google because I Google words
Google.
at least
For those of you
twice
who
a day.
ask Google, ask Siri, ask Samsung.
Or
I'm gonna need you to
the
ask
power
them.
of Google Mic. Listen, it was a word. I can't even remember what it was, but
That I
I
don't
was
use
like,
that feature too much.
I do because
It irritates my
sometimes when
soul.
you type out words, you think it's spelled right and it be wrong. So,
but it will find
but
it
then
out.
sometimes it don't because you didn't start it off with the wrong letter. And they be trying to pronunciate the way because my pronunciation of certain words don't even be right. So, because it just don't be sometimes to be off. So, but when you use Google Mic and you actually say it, it will give you words close to what you're trying to say, and it will work it out for you. Then you click on it and give you the whole definition,
like,
and you know you picked the right
mean?
word. Exactly. So I'm like, if y'all don't pick, my mama used to all the time be like, "Mom, how you spell?" She'd be like, "Look it up."
Well, you know, that's just like
She never would tell us how to spell a word. She would make us look in the dictionary.
That was my mom.
Back in the day before cell phones. Mom, you got the number? Yellow Pages.
Right.
You better get like my mom did
you better not call 411 on my phone. Listen.
And it used to be like 35 cents.
Was it 35 cents?
Yeah.
Hey,
does
411 still work?
Yeah,
yes.
it does.
And it still charges you.
It still charges you.
Of course, it's the new millennium.
Of course
Yeah.
it is. Inflation has happened on
Exactly.
411.
It's like $2
And they used to charge you for what was it, star 67 or something like that?
the
To block your phone.
Star
They did
67,
at
Star
first.
69,
They did at first.
Star 82.
Yeah.
Now Star 69, I know they. Yeah, listen.
Star 69
They did all
too.
the
Used to
time.
charge.
on the back.
But you know, that's just like I say it all the time. There's a lot of these kids whose vocabulary they can't even spell half of the crap they saying. My grandmama's rule was if you can't spell it, don't say it.
Say it.
Yeah.
That's why I was sitting there saying when you was talking about sometimes I can't get the first part of the word, and I was like, should you be using it?
Exactly.
Listen,
Well, my baby be saying, I'd be like, spell it. And then she spelled it. I was like, oh, okay, you can use that word. I got you. I was like, what? Who? Okay. But I'm going to shut up. I want to give Miss Bailey the mic so she can bless us one more time. I can't wait. Here we go.
This way so I can see y'all.
Yes.
mm-hmm.
I am loving your dreads, by the way.
Thank you.
Real quick, how long did it take you to grow?
Okay, so these are not real.
I told you, quit telling people that.
I don't mind because it's a low key plug unless I have to go back to doing hair.
I
You
feel
know what I
like
mean?
Listen, you about to.
So I'm like,
soon as
these are
mine grow out a
perfect.
little
That's
bit,
what's up.
I'm gonna definitely hit you up. You think I'm playing?
Go
Baby,
ahead,
listen.
girl.
And then I'm loving the fact that all of us, we looking real natural today.
Yeah.
Yes, honey.
This
Let's
is
have
my
melanin
accident.
shine.
Hey,
I'm making it work.
That's called cocoa butter Vaseline right there. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so the video to this poem is on my YouTube channel, Bailey Marie Poetry, all one word. See the visuals after y'all hear this. Baby, I could see myself with you forever. And baby, what I do well, and no one could do it better. See, I could see myself with you forever. So don't think it's strange when your man or lady explains that I'm the right reason y'all could never be together. See, they're way too tired of your late night rendezvous with me. exploring parts of your psyche that they have never, will never see, causing straight up downright jealousy. When they play lyrics like, ain't nothing I won't do for you, they think of you and me. I got you pill popping after these threesomes with anxiety. Got you on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter posting memes like, you know that's bae when bae start using your slang. I got you walking, talking, and looking like me, but you still won't claim my name. I am the lesson that will have you questioning life. I am the illness that will have you not sleeping, eating, or thinking right. I'm worse than the boyfriend that beats you and buys you Mac so you can still look good. I step to the bridge you call faith, used to reach your hopes and dreams, and say, nigga, I wish you would move. I plague minds for generations. What makes you think I won't plague you? Everything could be going all right, and I'll still show up in the middle of the night for no other reason except I felt like it. And at first you'll try to convince yourself that you're okay, but you'll give way. I'll be Mayweather, and like Pacquiao, you'll be done fighting. And then I've got my way like it's destined. Tears running from your face to your chest, and wait. How rude. I forgot to introduce myself. The doctors call me depression. And I come for the sole purpose of making you feel less than, that you might end your everlasting life. And if not, that's all right, because, baby, I could see myself with you forever. And, baby, what I do well, and no one could do it better. See, I could see myself in you forever.
That made me feel some type of way. But I don't even know exactly what it is. It just made me feel.
When she went to introduce what it was,
listen,
I was like,
oh, I didn't even.
I got goosebumps. I didn't even. I wish y'all could see the hairs on my arm. Like,
like, Lord.
Oh man, that
my eyes was like when she said depression.
I'm trying to hold
like if that don't resonate right here.
That was me 2-3 weeks ago.
I was never going to put that poem out. I was never going to perform it anywhere. I literally wrote it because I was talking to my mother about how when you call something out by its name, you take away some of its power. So I still struggle. I actually beat myself up a couple days ago because you feel like you've conquered it. When you get happy again, you feel like you're good. And then when you have that down incline, you beat yourself up because you're like, how did I get back here? So every time I say that poem, I've either recently just been in that spot, I am in that spot, or I'm trying to push somebody out or get out of that spot.
Yeah.
That's some realness right there.
We're going to need a music break on that one.
I feel like I can be with you forever. If that ain't depression on your back, man.
She said it right. Can't nobody do it better. It was right.
That's some real.
That's powerful. That's powerful. Yes.
Thank you.
Wake up, America.
Like wildfire. I'm speaking that. Like wildfire.
And I receive it.
Listen. Like wildfire.
And that's one thing here with the Curvilinear. That's why I'm glad that you did that, because we talk about depression. We've talked about it on our show. And we feel like a lot of people, like you said, are scared to speak it because then they feel like it's going to be with them forever. And regardless, if you don't speak on it or if you do, it's still going to be there. But you have to find a way. If you ignore it, it's going to make it worse.
But what she said was very true. You know, when you do call out what it is, it does take away some of that power, because I had to keep saying I was going through depression while I was in depression to get out of depression. Because if you don't identify it, when you don't identify it, then you're in denial. You're in denial the whole time.
Then it can hide.
The more you're in denial, the further you fall deep into that hole. And that is a nasty hole to fall into.
Yeah, it is.
That's why it's the power of
words. You got to speak it.
Yeah.
Woo!
Girl, you gonna have me shouting that
You learn that once you identify it, once you speak it, then you can help yourself get over it.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's with anything, any kind of illness, sex addiction, alcoholism, drug addiction. Mm-hmm. Once you say, I am an addict, then you know what steps you need to do to help yourself get away from it and stay on a path. But once you harbor in it and you don't want to, I am not an alcoholic, I'm not a drug head, I'm not. Mm-hmm. You ignoring it and you're going to keep doing the same shit that's going to keep you in that space and repeating it.
You just got to believe
the same
in the
thing
power
with addiction.
Word,
right, and to piggyback off of that,
depression.
I'm like, when someone goes through any one of them things that you mentioned, it's like they get comfortable with it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
it's so hard to get away from. It's like you get comfortable with it and you kind of accept it and you kind of start living off of it. And you know what I'm saying? So I understand like that poem really did.
Hell, there's people that get comfortable with depression.
Once you acknowledge it, it's like talking to it straight in the eye. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like, you know.
And that's why I had to personify it. I had to literally make it into an individual who was ruining my life.
I love that. I love that.
It was one of those things. To it, I'm like,
at first,
it was sounding okay.
It was
sounding like, oh yeah, whoever this is just like.
I knew she wasn't talking about a person. I ain't gonna tell you what I thought you was talking about, but I knew it wasn't a person. I'm like, I can't wait to know what this is. But I wasn't ready for that.
I took it as it was a chick getting played by a dude.
Me too.
And then she reversed the shit, and he was salty. And she doing it like. And then to hear that it was depression, it's like,
let me introduce myself.
You can't get comfortable with that.
Like you said,
that
we
really
talked about
ain't
it
the way to
before.
go.
If y'all don't know, depression will change some things.
Because if somebody got you acting out of your character, you get away from it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Wildfire. I just need people to understand the power of their words. And understand the power of your tongue.
And the most scary words are,
look to me, what the Bible says about
words
Power
on the screen.
of life and death.
Words on the screen. Nowadays, these words on the screen is so powerful. They can be taken the right way, the wrong way. However, that person, the person that's receiving it, whatever mindset they in that present moment, that's how they're going to take them words because they're just words on the screen. So you really don't know how it's given. So you just taking it however you want to. And that can be.
That's why my mom always said, don't read a message when you're angry.
Yeah.
Because when you're angry.
Sense.
Hello? That better?
He like, y'all laugh.
So, yeah.
We
always laugh.
So,
even when what I was saying is my mom always said never to read a message when you're angry and never write a message when you're angry because you use words that you really don't want to use at that moment. And sometimes you use, like to me, I can't read, especially if we in an argument or not an argument, but a debate and you use capital letters, then I feel like you yelling at me.
Well, that is yelling.
Yeah, all caps is yelling.
All caps is yelling.
I'm like, you're yelling at me. I don't want you yelling at me.
Man, quit coming and interrupting the show. Okay. It's like, no, I'm just playing with your sensitive self.
What we do? I brought him down.
What's wrong? We too loud? You don't like it?
No, it's online. It says,
oh, that's what it sounds like?
Yeah. We just high. We just, we're trying to figure out why.
When she was doing her poem and it was like that too? Or just when we was talking?
I know it got loud when that happened because I get loud. So
I get loud.
Trying to listen to the show, trying to make sure y'all good. So
we appreciate you.
We about to leave out.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much.
See, if it was like that, then I'm gonna have to repeat that poem because I need y'all to get that message.
We can do it.
Thank you, Raven.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have her repeat that poem since it was loud.
Open y'all's windows up.
Yeah, open your windows. But yeah, I agree with you on that because I've read. Thank you. I've read some messages when I was pissed, and I'd be like, "Is this bitch getting smart?"
Right.
Like, let me
Yeah, or when you talking to your boo and you say something you don't really care for his response because you read it and you read it to yourself how you think he said it. And then that's how you start arguing because you be like, hold up, wait a minute.
I was like that last night. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like that last night. Like, hold up. Okay, I'm gonna just say okay and be done with it.
Yep.
Like, cause
I've had to do that a couple
gotta
times.
be careful with
I
these
had to do that a
words.
couple times, reading some stuff, and then
Words
I had to do
on
my
the
phone
screen.
like,
Words on the
let me
net.
just put this down and I'm gonna sit on that and just regroup, and I'm gonna come back to that
like,
later.
I took that totally wrong, so I ain't even gonna say nothing else.
And that definitely takes some self-control.
Oh,
It really does.
Especially
Serious
for a person
self-control.
like me who
It's petty as hell.
I wasn't gonna say petty as hell,
Close-minded,
but why I gotta be
Bullheaded.
close-minded?
Bullhead.
stubborn,
Really, y'all
Bullheaded.
stuck in
wait a
your
minute.
own beliefs.
Wait a minute.
Think you always right. It's like, no, I'm kidding.
Wait a
She made a
minute.
whole list. She been wanting to say that.
Wait a minute. I feel like this is a slight intervention here.
Just took it and ran with
No,
it.
we
I
just know
can't.
you.
I'm not messing with Kiki.
We are who we are.
No, but I'm a person that I've always been a person that I speak whatever flies off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I speak my mind.
Yeah.
And so I've had to learn how to control my response when people upset me because my mouth is very nasty when I'm pissed. So
Me
I don't
too.
be wanting that response.
It's just so more comfortable
So I
being
just-
nasty.
It
Like,
does.
Yeah, you just want to just go,
So, you
but
know,
I go real
tastes
left,
gross.
and I have to remember the power of my words,
Mhm.
and that I can speak life and death.
When I'm hurt, I get sarcastic.
No, I get nasty.
I don't. I get sarcastic or dry, or I just won't talk to you no more. I won't call
Now,
you.
now,
I won't
that's
text
what I
you.
do now.
I
I just
block
cut you
them.
off.
I won't even. I delete all
Easier.
messages.
But see, then all them words that I'm not spitting out, they just burning on the inside of me. They
No,
just
I find a
I
new
gotta
way to
get it
channel
out.
that energy. I just try to figure out a way to channel that energy.
that definitely, yeah.
I just be
That's a
like, you know
good
what?
way to-
I'll go right now. I'll
So
write.
you can write.
I'll write.
Yeah, I wrote last night all that I wanted to say and didn't do nothing
I can
Yeah.
store words.
Kept
They
it-
can sit back there and wait.
until
that-
you
and
ready
then-
to
and
say
then
it
come
right.
out.
Moment.
See, we dealing with a
That's
You know, I might even
Oh.
add a couple more words to it, you know, so it come out just right.
Yeah, that's that scorpion. She want to make sure she sting you.
Come in for the kill.
Yeah.
Y'all took that
That's
from
what
what
she
I
do.
just said?
Yes.
Wow.
Because you
Some
marinate on it.
analyzation for your ass.
Yeah. You marinate on
But
it.
that's about right.
Yeah.
That's about
See, with Kiki, she thinks about it and then she'll type it out
Mm-hmm.
and she probably reread it a couple times. make sure it's coming off pleasantly stingy. So she'll say it with a little laughing out loud or
Right.
a heart.
Yeah.
But
Cause my crazy ass really be over here like, man. I
like,
hope they
you
take
just
this
don't
right.
know.
I
Right.
hope they take this right.
She'd be like, I gotta deliver this message regardless, but I hope I'm gonna deliver it with a nasty nice. So you don't
Right.
feel
I definitely
too
want them to
offended.
feel a little bit of nasty, you know. But I also want to know I don't really mean no harm, really.
Right, but I gotta get
I
this
just
off
need
my
you to
chest.
take this how you should.
Yeah. And me, I'm gonna tell you how I feel, or I'm not gonna tell you at all. I'm gonna be done. I will delete you all the way out of sight, out of mind. I will delete your number. I'll delete all of our messages. And then if you happen to text me and I don't remember your number and you get that who is this, then you know that I ain't messing with your ass no more.
I leave the names there just so I know who it is and when to still be like, who is this? Because you really should be on the who is this list, but I need to know who this is because I know you're gonna hit me back. So I need to make sure I know so I know how to handle you. The approach.
See, my approach is always, and then they be like, you don't know who this is. If I ask you who the hell you is, that means I
Obviously
don't.
not.
So then you know for a fact that I ain't messing with your ass. You already got the message when I hit you with that. Because if I delete you, that means you really hurt my feelings, or I feel like you on some bullshit. See the power of deletion in words all together right there. I'm just saying, all together now. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut up again, so we can get this poem out again. Because I really, really, really want y'all to listen to this. Because I swear to goodness, I'm gonna download this when I get home so I can put it on all of our social media.
Listen,
Because I need y'all to get. These
I'm looking for the
messages.
YouTube page. What was it?
It's Bailey Marie Poetry. It's all one word, no spaces in between.
Oh,
And the poem is called Killjoy. It's gonna be looking real horror movie.
And this is on Instagram or Facebook?
YouTube.
YouTube, gotcha.
Go ahead and
Are you on either?
subscribe right there.
Well, look, you'll tell us later.
Baby, listen.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Here we go. Boom.
Baby, I could see myself with you forever. And baby, what I do well, and no one could do it better. See, I could see myself with you forever. So don't think it's strange when your man or lady explains that I'm the reason y'all can never be together. See, they're way too tired of your late night rendezvous with me, exploring parts of your psyche that they have never, will never see, causing downright straight up jealousy. And when they hear lyrics like, ain't nothing I won't do for you, they think of you and me. I got you pill popping after these threesomes with anxiety. Got you on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter posting memes like, you know that's bae when bae starts speaking your slang. I got you walking, talking, and looking like me, but you still won't claim my name. I am the lesson that will have you questioning life. I am the illness that will have you not sleeping, eating, or thinking right. I'm worse than the boyfriend that beats you and buys you Mac so you can still look good. I step to the bridge you call faith used to reach your hopes and dreams and say, nigga, I wish you would move. I'll plague minds for generations. What makes you think I won't plague you? Everything could be going all right and I'll still show up in the middle of the night for no other reason except I felt like it. And at first you'll try to convince yourself that you're okay, but you'll give way. I'll be Mayweather and like Pacquiao, you'll be done fighting. And then I've got my way like it's destined. Tears running from your face to your chest and wait. How rude. I forgot to introduce myself. The doctors call me depression. And I come for the sole purpose of making you feel less than, that you might end your everlasting life. And if not, that's all right, because baby, I could see myself with you forever. And baby, what I do well, and no one could do it better. See, I could see myself in you forever.
Every time. Every time.
Listen, I got a tingle up my spine when she said, let me introduce myself. I swear.
I love hearing it the second time because it let me know what the name, what this name was from the beginning. And you hear about all of this person, this monster.
Yes, please identify it as what it is.
Your life
then like,
I want
dang. Did I know this monster at one point or another? I think I may have.
Some people go through it, don't even know.
And that's what's so sad.
Well, they don't know how to identify it.
They don't know how to identify it. And that's when a lot of times people end up killing themselves or going to self-medicate. And it's like, and they don't even realize, hard stuff.
I'm just saying what helps me.
Hard stuff. That's what I'm saying. Those kind of hard things that really
most definitely. And I just thank God that I just have a more strong.
And sometimes they don't even realize that they're self-medicating that aspect of depression. It's like they feel better on these drugs because it's taking them away from that dark place. And they don't even realize that what they're going away from is that depression, that hard time in their lives. And I'm not going to say I've thought of committing suicide. I've never actually done the act, but you have dark thoughts of wanting to hurt yourself or thinking about what would life be without you in it. I've had those dark moments. And now that I'm older, I realize that was depression on my back. Me thinking of people not loving me, my family not being there, people not listening to me when I'm speaking, going through the hardship in my marriage. That time in my life was so heavy. In my childhood, being molested, and it was like I felt like I didn't have enough of a happy moment for a long period of time. I felt like I went from my childhood, from being molested to then going into teenhood where you're going through the own motions. People, you feel like you like a boy and they don't really like you. You know what I'm saying? Then boom, I go into my marriage and that shit was hard from the jump. So it's like I didn't feel like I had enough of a period of just feeling love and feeling good about myself, you know? And that time in my life, I just felt like, okay, this is a dark moment. What would life be if I wasn't here? Would my life, would my spirit be at peace? Would I have a moment of time where I'm just with God feeling good? Because here on earth just isn't enough. It's not touching me. It's not making me feel good. And when I had my daughter, it kind of made me wake up. Like, I don't want her to see me in that dark place.
Right.
I don't want her to feel like I don't want to be here for her.
Right.
Sorry.
Right.
No, you're right, Mama.
And
That's love.
once I realized that, I knew that I needed to get help from me, and I needed to find out who I was and what I wanted to be for her, not for myself and for her. Because I feel like if I didn't want to be here for me, then damn it, I wasn't going to be here in a good place for her.
Right. Right.
So that's why I feel like we need to identify this. You need to put a word on it. You need to be able to find that power in yourself to correct it, because that place is not fun. It's not good. And when I think about that moment where I wanted to not be here, it hurts even more, because I'm not just leaving me. I'm leaving my family. I'm leaving my baby. And put that on her. To even think about putting that on her is horrible.
Right.
So to actually, if I would have went through the act, I know that would have been too much. Depression would have won.
But when you're in that thought, because I've been there as well, not necessarily what I want to do and how I want to do it, but more so just the thought of, I just want to close my eyes and just not be here no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just want to go to sleep and just not wake up. Kind of stuff like that, you know. But when you're in it, it's hard to think about. People say, well, you're being selfish. Well, it's not so much of being selfish, because when you're in that thought, you're not thinking about who is going to hurt, who is going to affect, because you're in so much pain.
You just want that to stop.
You just want your pain to stop, and you feel like there's no healing. Nobody's, as much as you tried to go this way, that way, talk to this person, that person, there's no healing. And you just want the pain to just come to an end. So you don't think about, it's going to hurt my mom. She's going to be devastated. My brothers, my cousins, my child, my whoever would just be devastated if this happened. However, it's more so, I'm just in pain and I just want it to come to a stop. You know, and that's hard. A lot of people don't have that willpower to snap themselves. It takes a lot to pull yourself individually out without any counseling, without any, some people are medicated, you know, without any type of anyone to pull you out. And it's hard to talk about it, especially in the African-American community.
Absolutely.
Depression is so taboo in the African-American community, when it's, to me, African-Americans go through more depression than anybody else because of the generations of hurt that we've been through. We've been bred through pain and has never healed from that. So, you know, we need healing in our community, in this country, period. There needs to be healing, and it starts with your words.
Amen.
People need to start speaking life into people.
That's
why you have to be careful. I say all the time, you got to be careful how you talk to anybody, period. You never know what that person's going through that day. What's on their mind.
You're right.
You may be talking to somebody that's ready to just snap, crackle, pop, and just have a shootout right here. Because they on a mission of suicide. I believe a lot of these shootings is not because they want to actually kill the people. They're on a mission for suicide. But they too scared to do it themselves. So they figure if they go out there and do it, that'll activate what they need to take them right on out, so they can get to where they think they're going to go.
And sometimes they just want to take somebody with them.
Some of them are not sparked out of just pure anger. Some of them people are probably for real depressed.
Absolutely.
And suicidal.
To think about killing somebody because they inflict pain on you, or just anybody, because there's people out here that just go to a random place, ain't never been there before, and just kill people. That has to be the most darkest mindset. like
it's
the
a sickness.
darkest. It is. It's like the darkest place because I've never wanted to inflict pain on someone else, and I've been through some shit.
No, I didn't want to inflict pain on.
I have been through some shit in my life. Even as a
I
kid,
ain't never
and
wanted to kill nobody.
I ain't never wanted
to. I ain't even gonna lie.
I ain't never wanted to kill. I ain't never
Right.
want to kill nobody.
I want you to live and feel the pain.
Right. I want you to live through this. We gonna be all right, you know, but you
just want
gonna
to stab you in your thigh a little bit. You'll
It's
be
gonna
all right.
sting a little bit.
But that mindset at that time is that's heavy. That's heavy. And that's why I say to people, you have to treat people the way you want to be treated.
Absolutely.
Or treat people the way you want your loved ones to be treated. Because sometimes you love other people in your family more than you love yourself. So you got to think about the person that you love the most.
I was gonna say, because that first one, they say treat people the way you want to be treated. Some people don't know how they want to be treated.
Exactly.
Right.
So I'm like, you got to think about how you would want somebody that you love to be treated. That's how you should treat your neighbor. Like seriously, and they could be the most horriblest person in the world.
Hell, that's
just
how
think
you should
about
treat
if
your
that
enemy.
person was the person that you love that was just rude to you and mean to you, talking shit to you. You would either walk away or be like, okay, I can't do it. Let me leave because I'm gonna hurt you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta treat that person like, okay, you're not healthy for me, so I'm gonna step away.
Bad for your health.
Because I'm not gonna let you to keep inflicting pain on me mentally. Because that's what it is, mental pain. It's bullying. All this shit is mental pain.
Right.
Now, most of these bullies are getting it at home.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Bullying ain't like it used to be.
Yeah.
Let's just clear that up.
Amen.
And I had to really wrap my head around that and accept that, because I ain't gonna lie, at the beginning of the bullying moment, I was on these kids are soft. You know what I'm saying? We had riff sessions. We did that. It made you stronger. You was all right. But when I looked further into it, the bullies ain't like they used to be. These bullies is on a whole different type of level. And it's,
Right.
Like,
They want real results from it.
Yeah, they want blood.
Somebody would walk up on me and kick me in my back just because I walked past them and they were bum. You know, they feel like I'm a bum. Or do something to my food or smack. Like, nah, bullying when we were growing up, it might be fat jokes. It might be your hair is nappy. It might be a riff session.
It was a riff.
Yeah.
It's a riff session.
But now they are actually inflicting pain, doing pranks on you, videotaping you and putting it on the internet so other people, when they see you, they point it out.
Which heightens
It's
that
like
person's action because they know they being watched.
Exactly. I love when I see a big bully get beat up by somebody that they bullying. Girl, that gives me the most joy in my life.
Like my favorite video of the one girl in her hijab that served the dude with a 2-piece and a biscuit. Did you see that?
You
ain't see that? And the white boy tried to pull her hijab off.
She
Tried to
turned
pull her
around and gave him a
headpiece off.
2-piece.
Oh, she served him.
That's what I'm talking
She
about.
lead him.
Ah!
That's what he get. Just
That's what
because
you get.
they in them hijab. You can't
Man,
listen. If we ain't messing with them, I don't know why y'all trying. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I leave them right on over there with. Assalamu alaikum to you too. Right on over there.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I ain't got time. They built for war. I ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she served him up. But yeah, I love it too. When the bully,
When a bully gets jacked up, baby, listen.
But see, again, that's also back to the conversation when we had that last week before. The internet done screwed up a whole lot.
Oh my God,
Everything's televised. Everybody got to see everything.
You used to get beat up.
You got to know everything.
It'd be done the next day.
Yeah, like fights that used to happen in the middle of the street in the neighborhood was never televised.
Now it's recorded. They gonna rewind it for you.
You had to be there to know what happened, and then you get to hear the stories after.
You miss school, and you come in the next day like, girl, you missed this fight.
Listen,
you
done made world star.
We
used to listen. That's why you used to set up times for fights,
baby. 3 o'clock,
and you had to make sure if you wanted to see that fight, then you need to be there when the school bell rang. You knew where you needed to be if you wanted to participate in that viewing activity.
Meet me at the monkey bars.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But now all you gotta do is turn your phone on. It's all over the place. World Star has ruined. It
ruined a lot. Used to have intimate sessions as a, and you didn't have to worry about somebody recording you while you was in the act. Now they getting blasted. Teens are recording other teens having sexual acts, and then now
you got because of the sex tape era. They want to all get the Kim Kardashian fame.
Yeah,
and that's sad.
They feel like if they do a sex tape, and then they get the fame, they'll get the same thing Kim Kardashian. But y'all left out an important factor. She slept with a celebrity. Y'all just sleeping with the around the way nigga down the street that had about your 10 of your friends. They are
so not worth her being a millionaire.
I never saw any sex tape of any celebrity. Really? I can honestly say that. Listen, I'm not interested.
I watched R. Kelly.
I'll just go buy a porno. I'm not.
I watched most of the stuff that I
really want to watch R. Kelly.
I could never find him.
He scares me.
But yeah, R. Kelly, I watched that, and I'm gonna tell you, I watched that at work. Okay, that's what's so bad about it. I was at work at Kmart, and somebody recorded it, and you know, back in them days, there was VHSing. So they brought it to work, and we had like a TV in our break room, and they put it in the yes, the hell they did. They put it in the VHS. And I was like, what the hell? I'm on lunch trying to get my email, and you over here showing the porn.
Yeah, I can honestly say, and I'm probably the only person. I've never seen any celebrity sex tape. None of them. None of them. I'm not interested. I don't want to see it. I'm good.
Just so I can laugh.
I'm straight.
Shit is hilarious.
Hell, I could buy a porno for that.
Nah, them celebrities, when they talk about they be dropping the tape, she be like, for real? That's what y'all be going ham over? That's what Kanye was talking about? He over here making songs over that shit? Okay. That's all I'm saying. It'd be hilarious. I'm just saying. Hilarious.
You see, he's starting to get his senses back a little bit.
Who?
Kanye. You ain't seen none of his latest interviews?
No, I stopped watching him a long time.
No, we can't give up on
take his medicine.
Look, see, this is what I'm saying. We can't leave him out there. We can't give up on him. We gotta hold our brother down.
I pray for him.
We got to. But he's starting to come. He's starting to come back around. There's something's ticking up there on the black side.
I hope so.
Yeah, he apologized for them slavery comments.
He had to.
I mean, yeah, he did. But this was
I think that's what triggered him to try to get his mind back because of the backlash he's been getting. But again, if he wasn't getting no backlash, he would not have apologized and he would still be on his rampage.
Do you believe, because I do, that Kanye is in the middle of depression?
Yes.
Absolutely. I think he's been in the middle of depression for some years now.
I think he's been on a downward spiral since his mother passed.
Mm-hmm. I think he's in the middle of depresration.
And I don't think he actually dealt with his mom.
He never did.
And he left that situation and jumped in.
He's telling us everything.
Yeah.
He's sending all of this that he's doing is nothing but a cry for help. Sometimes when you get that low in depression, eventually
he also need not to be so stubborn.
It's going to come out, and you don't have. He said, "Listen, I've been saying this since the beginning." He said to y'all with Dame Dash, "That's why me and Dame cool. We assholes." He been saying it since the beginning. Nobody listened.
I didn't even hear it. I just knew he was one.
No, he said it. At the very beginning of his career,
I told you he'd tell you everything.
At the very beginning of his career, he let it be known he was an asshole. Nobody paid attention to it though.
He didn't got to tell me. I paid attention.
He said that. He said that. He said he was a douchebag.
Yeah, at the very beginning of his career. But that doesn't justify the fact that this man is going through depression and it's untreated, and he's sending out a cry for help. That slavery comment was a major cry for help because he even in.
But I'm trying to think of what kind of cry for help. Like, what is he needing?
He needs healing.
And my thing is that
somebody need to go send him a rope and pull him out of the hole called depression.
That's the thing. It's different when you. I feel like he has the resources for help.
He do. He used them on that hobo collection that he called a fashion line.
I'm not going there. So, like, he really has the resources to me to get to get help. He had people around him that was trying to help him. He was pushing them away for something.
Hey.
And I don't know if I feel like
maybe he was in denial.
Maybe
because when you're in denial, you are selfish and you are stubborn. And no, I don't want the help and leave me alone so I can soak in my depression and be by myself with whatever vice it is that I'm using to soak in it.
Yeah. I don't know.
He got the resources to also soak in a whole lot of things to take his mind completely off of whatever.
Listen. Miss Bailey.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Okay, Rick James.
Sorry, I just watched Dave Chappelle for like 3 hours.
That's like my favorite.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Dave Chappelle moment, man.
Oh, snap. Okay, sorry, sidetrack.
Darknesses.
Darkness, everybody. Darkness.
Darknesses.
Bless
now you
that
about to make me watch it. Oh my God, I love that.
They had a marathon the other day on Comedy Central, and I'm
going to definitely watch it on Fire Stick. I know it's on Fire Stick. I just know it is, and I can't wait. So
I still got the DVDs.
Miss Bailey, tell our audience how they can follow you.
Because I'm doing it right now.
What you got going on?
Okay, y'all can follow me on Twitter at Bailey_Marie_. Facebook, Bailey Marie. Instagram is Baymarie, BAEMARIE. And YouTube is Bailey Marie Poetry with no spaces in between, all one word. So make sure y'all subscribe to that. And like I said, I'm going to have something coming up on the 14th of October. 6:00 p.m. Can't wait to announce that. If y'all want to hear more about that, make sure y'all go on my social media and follow and subscribe so y'all can check out that announcement. And like I said before, I dropped that video to Killjoy. That's the poem we did twice about depression. So check that out on my YouTube channel.
Hey, listen, Linda.
That's the right one?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. All right. I'm getting them all together. I'm a little slow over here. So just give me a second.
You said it was Bay Marie on Instagram?
Look, I'm on Twitter trying to...
BAEMARIE.
Let me get the Twitter popping.
We gonna follow her, okay?
Look, we following her right now. I suggest y'all do the same.
Please do, because this lady is phenomenal.
Thank you.
Her words are powerful, and she's embracing her superpower.
Like wildfire. I'm speaking it. Wildfire. Spread like wildfire. All over. Exactly. We need it. They need it. They need something else than this Twitter bully they got going on. Call it this so-called president.
Oh man!
Listen, that's the biggest orangutan bully I've ever seen in my life.
You see that? Well, he ain't nothing but a distraction. Because I hope people are paying attention that China's suiting up for war and against our U.S. Navy in the waters. I don't think nobody's seen that. Ain't nobody paying attention to Pacific waters. You said Bailey Marie, Bay Marie
on IG.
Bay Marie, all one word. Move out the way. Where my way? Okay. And then let me make sure I get it on Facebook.
It's specialty time.
Yay.
Ting-a-ling.
You got the ting-a-ling.
I like saying ting-a-ling before I do the ting-a-ling, okay?
I almost really took that somewhere to the left.
I know you did. Listen, Linda. So, I wanted to talk to y'all today about these brushes that I bought.
Uh-oh, I need new brushes.
It is a 13-piece brushes that I bought from Amazon.
Speaking of, I got a bone to pick with you.
Why?
Where are my damn lashes?
I ordered them.
Oh.
Hold up before we get started.
Actually,
she said Amazon, so it reminded me.
Actually, it's a 16-piece. And it was only $10.99.
You don't have me going on Amazon just randomly.
So shopping. These are all the brushes that come in the set. Okay, and listen, these brushes is dope for $10.99. Like sometimes you get brushes and they be like, these cheap ass brushes. These are not cheap. I use these, and it gives you like directions or like what they are, which each brush is used for. So you can get all of these. And they sturdy for only $10.99 on Amazon.com, baby. I'm sorry, my nails are dirty because I was doing makeup today. So, listen, So you can see that.
You know my friends, the Glass family.
And
yes, I do.
So this is the brush that I used today. Okay, on my foundation, and I love it. It's so soft.
What is that brush? I didn't know they had an eyeliner brush.
Yes, for when you get the
liquid liner.
Yeah, when you get the liquid liner. But I was playing in makeup today like crazy, and I put my hand in my bag, and my daggone my pomade for my eyebrows was open, and my whole nail, all of my whole nail went into the pomade, and it got under my nail. So yeah, I washed my hands, and it still is there. So I just wanted to share with y'all these brushes because they are so soft. If you can see how soft they are, look at that.
Yeah, see, that's my thing. And they don't leave no hairs behind. You know, I can't stand them brushes.
I didn't use them on my eyebrows. I didn't use it on my eyeshadow. And they are super.
So y'all coming in just to say hi and bye.
Right.
In case y'all want to know, we got some late guests coming in, y'all.
Y'all know we some people work on CP time.
But this is our artist, our tattoo artist. He just stopping by to say, hey, you got these?
Yeah, she got these. Let me see one of them. Let's see them.
It's called Best Top Makeup.
Makeup with a resealable brushes. Packet.
Yes, baby.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hey, hi, how you doing?
Yeah, I mean, y'all can have a seat. We just talking about our specialties. Up to the mic.
Bailey, you could have stayed up there.
Yeah, because it's
it don't matter.
He's our guest. If you want to, it don't matter. But yeah, so
this
you know, I asked you the last time, like, so you supposed to apply it with a brush? You like, yeah, girl. All I know is
just go ahead and what she need to do is just go ahead and have a makeup 101 with her, you know, radio sisters, so we can figure out how to for real beat our face for real. So we know which brushes to use, when to apply what. Don't apply too much of this, so I can quit walking out the house looking like the miniature saw doll.
I hate her guts right now. And you know, I'm always down to help. Okay, so we can do that. But these brushes, I'm telling y'all, they're very.
I like them. They're
only $10.99 on Amazon. You get 16.
The whole bag.
The whole bag.
Right. I'm about to be on Amazon tonight on some other.
This was
for no reason.
You know what I'm saying? We, have brushes and makeup and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
But to me, I love
this is the mild conversation.
I use brushes more because it extends your makeup. So it allows it to last longer. It blends in better than the actual sponges. Because when you use sponges, it's soaking up.
And that makes sense.
Yeah. So when you
sometimes I needed to soak up because I put way too much.
Letting it drip on your face and shit.
That's you wouldn't if you use brushes.
Hey, they be doing that on YouTube though. Like it'll be dripping and like they'll just put a spot there. It needs to be running on their face. And then
if you use brushes, you can use brushes for your foundation.
That's just too much.
Use my foundation brush looks like an actual paintbrush. And I just I dap it in and I actually
I've started using my brush. I just still feel like I put. You know, I'm still trying to get past the whole wearing makeup on a regular basis kind of thing. You know,
I ain't gotta do that.
A cocoa butter kind of girl,
and I'm good.
It's just easier. I'm lazy.
Too much.
That's just way too much work.
Thank God for natural beauty.
I do enough with my hair. Hell, you see it today was the first day. It's been done in weeks.
You did it yourself?
No. Hell yeah. Say shit.
Did
I'm
you?
paying myself $65.
Girl, give me a high five. All this time you've been talking all that mess. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with my hair. And you could have been doing something.
Listen.
You see how she
Let me help you understand something. Okay. It is a blessing and a curse at the same time to know how to do your own hair.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Listen,
so
can you let them know, please?
The next time
trust I feel you. That's why I always wear weaves.
And you say, I need to get my hair done, I'm going to say, bitch, you got two hands.
I told you I went to cosmetology school. Did you forget?
I did too.
And you be trying to act like you don't know nothing.
I didn't either.
Okay, I'm gonna pass the mic because that's all I had was my brushes. Baby, listen, go ahead, KK.
Man, I ain't got too much neither because you know it's my baby's birthday. Shout out to Jakira. I know she ain't listening. She better be asleep. My baby turned 6 today, but I ran across something that I've never been to, but I heard about. Slice of Columbus is September 12th in the comments.
Yeah, I heard of it,
and that's from 5 to 9, and you can all you can eat pizza, right?
Yes.
Different types and kinds and stuff. Sounds real fattening.
I can't go. I can't but, participate.
You know.
Unless they gonna have a whole bunch of veggie pizza going on.
You You vegetarian now?
No, I'm trying to cut back.
Trying to convert over.
She ain't told
Trying
me
to cut back from.
You know what
I
I'm
can't
saying?
do the pork and stuff.
She still eat beef.
No, I
It's
don't.
like, no.
I can't stand her.
I'm talking about pizza. She wanted to see Curvilinear.
I don't eat beef.
That ain't what you said on Facebook.
Okay.
I said I don't eat.
I'm kidding. Anyway,
beef.
but yeah, so adults is $10, $8 in advance. Kids $5 is free. What? I can take my.
Listen,
Damn, she just turned 6. They ain't gotta know.
listen. She 5.
She fine.
Right.
Listen.
We just gonna rewind.
And you know I love water.
What they gonna ask for, a birth
right now,
certificate?
but make sure you drink your water because you know what's my name.
Aquafina.
Make sure you drink that water.
Right.
So
Drink the right water.
Listen.
I found out you could be drinking the wrong water.
hey, this shit that's at Family Dollar. They said the Glacier.
Yes. Somebody told me about
I
it.
called Family Dollar because I know that's where it be at. But they said the name is called Geisher Crystal.
Yes,
some
Crystal Geyser or something like that.
Man,
Yes.
they got don't
It's
drink
got
it.
the
I'm just
ri-
gonna tell you that.
You
Just
said don't drink it?
Don't drink it.
Why?
Because
They
Google
said it got the right pH level in it.
No, really, I heard bad about it. Like it has something else. It's something else in that water.
Oh, that's a damn
Sometime-
shame. You can't even drink water.
All water ain't good.
I grew up drinking it out the damn hose.
Anyway, what you got, Mitch? What's going on in the city?
Sign off. Let's see. Well, tomorrow, y'all already know Curvilinear's Tatted Up Henna and Hennessy Pate will be taking these festivities at the studios here, 6230 Bush Boulevard, room 30, suite 302, excuse me. And we have one of our gentlemen who's going to be giving up tattoos.
Tat it up.
If
Hey, you know we're gonna have to play that song, right?
Tatted
I
up.
ain't heard that in so long. But go
Listen,
ahead.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been itching for some new ink.
Mr. Ink James over here finally done made
Okay,
it
Mr.
in.
Ink James, go
That's
ahead and
what's
give your
up.
name real quick and your plug so people know how to look you up. That's a lot.
You
going
couldn't
on.
hear it?
That's all right.
Yeah, it's just a lot of talking in here.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's
We'll be
all right.
quiet for you. Put it on so you can hear yourself.
All right. Okay, so I'm sorry. What was the question? I'm
Your
sorry.
name and your plugs,
Just tell
so
us
they know
Oh,
how to
yeah,
find you.
Yeah, I'm in James. I live in Columbus. I don't know. It's not really too much. I don't know.
You from here?
Yeah,
How long you been tatting?
6 years.
Okay.
You know,
How old are you?
24.
Oh, that's what's up. You're younger and your art looks great.
I've
Do
been
you
going
have a special? Are you what am I trying to say? Some people specialize in certain type of tattoos. Is there a certain type of style?
I wouldn't say like it's a certain type of style that
Mhm.
people like that I do. I think it's just a vibe. You feel me? Like I do all kinds of great work. You know what I mean? It could be realism or old traditional, new school traditional, but that's not the point. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just getting a good tattoo and vibe and having a good time. You know what I'm
Okay. So where can people find you other than the party tomorrow where you will be giving up tattoos? If they want to, look you up or find you or
Well,
see
you
your
can,
work.
You can Google me, Ink James,
Okay.
INKJAMEZ, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Urban Chat, Twitter, it don't matter, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But
I
I
was about to say Black Planet. I thought
Nah.
you'd be like, no, you still a
Nah.
baby. Cut it out.
Nah, but I'm a
can't.
traveling artist though. I travel a lot, so if people from wherever, it doesn't really matter. I'll come to you, for the right price. Or I have a shop in my house where I stay at out east. And it's like Groveport.
East.
Groveport,
Oh, Groveport. Okay,
Yeah,
that's too
kinda
far.
do. It's not really.
It's not that far.
You in
It's not
Whitehall.
that far.
You ain't
Yeah.
that far from
Her.
I'm in Groveport. Chill on me.
Oh, y'all live far. I live 3 minutes
Listen,
down the way.
I've been itching for some new ink.
So yeah, what were you looking to get done?
Oh, I need some cover-ups.
Ain't no name tattoos, is it?
Ain't that always the cover
Can I
up?
ask-
It is, but it's not because of the name. It's because the artist that started the tattoo decided he didn't want to do tattoos no more, so it's not finished.
Oh, don't you love those?
So I just want to do something
I just want
completely
to chime
new.
in on that. Do you ladies think that name tattoos is bad luck? I've been wanting to ask this. Like,
Yeah,
No,
I won't
I
do
do.
it.
I won't do it.
too.
I say yes.
would.
I say yes.
It is
Don't do it.
because to me, if you go into another relationship and you want to get that tramp stamp with his name, listen,
well, it's
Linda.
my husband's name. So, I mean.
I'm not gonna lie. I do a lot of cover ups, and names is like one of them.
Oh, I'm sure. I've got a
friend
friend who's got a whole neck done. You can't cover that. Ain't it? I told her you can't do nothing with it, but a barcode.
Hey,
Nothing you can
why
do.
was I just about to say that?
I mean,
I just say don't do it.
I agree. I trust me.
totally
I
agree
did.
too.
I will say this. if I do put any names on me, it'll be my mama, my daddy, or my kids.
Right. I say do like matching tattoos if it's like a couple thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that way it's
like Jay-Z, Beyonce.
Like, exactly. Hell yeah. You get it.
Roman
you get it
numeral
first,
4.
and I get it.
Right.
I promise you. I swear I
If
will.
I get a tattoo with my man, it's gonna be like a wedding
Now, that
band
is how he did it.
or
He
you
got
know what I'm
his
saying,
first and then
something
I
like
got
that. But I ain't
Hey,
getting
ain't
no
nothing wrong with
matching
that,
tattoo with my husband.
We going to the gumball machine.
I hate you.
We gonna get the tattoos to put on.
Let me see how long that lasts. That'll really tell me how loyal you are.
Right.
How long you keep this on?
Yeah, I don't believe.
I
in
do
putting
want to
names
get
on me.
my dad tattoo. He passed away 5 years ago, so I did say I want to put him on my arm.
okay. Are you looking to get this done tomorrow at the party?
Probably not, because it ain't gonna be. Nope, I ain't got that kind of money. I already know I got to shell out for that one. I already
Get it
know.
how you wanna.
Are y'all
Yeah,
excited for tomorrow?
Yes.
We always down to
We
kick it and
are
have
we're
fun. I mean,
always
it's just a ball of fun.
excited.
I'm always anything we throw out, we get
Whose
excited.
idea was it to put it together? Like,
That one right there.
Me and I ain't got not near tat
Not
nowhere.
not near tattoo.
I just love them,
oh,
but I got sensitive skin, so I'm scared to get them. I'm gonna try a henna because we
They
got
don't hurt
a
that
henna
much.
girl coming to. It ain't the pain, it's the ink in my
it's a henna
skin.
girl coming.
Mm-hmm.
I might want to try that.
One of our model sisters, Ariel
Where's she-
Lloyd.
I
she's
definitely
from
want some henna.
She does nails and henna. She the
She's from
bomb
here?
too. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That I do
Definitely
want
want
to
some
try
henna.
because it's temporary.
I can't wait. What time is the party?
8
Really?
o'clock.
I'm sorry.
How many
Wow.
10 o'clock.
Again, our tatted up henna and Hennessy party will be tomorrow, 8 p.m.
I see he little brother type. I'm to be in the inbox like it.
Man,
Remember 8 o'clock.
Now the party tickets say 8 to 12, but y'all already know how we get down. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's $3 at the door.
Yep.
All right, and is it,
BYOB.
that's what I thought.
We
Okay,
Then we'll have some Hennessy.
Hennessy because you know
With
it's
some
called a Hennessy
Shot
party.
tickets.
I won't be partaking in
Only
any
for
Hennessy,
$3.
but I'll be partaking in henna.
Other than that,
it's
BYOB, we have
$3.
some food.
It's $3 shots.
A Henny.
Yes, $3 get in
Unless
and
you
$3
BYOB,
shots.
your own
Okay.
of anything. you
$3
want,
get
you
in,
know.
$3 shots, and yes,
There's an age limit on this, right? They say yes.
yes,
Okay.
21 and up.
I want it to be 25, 30, but honestly, like we such a cool.
You need to be the legal drinking limit.
We're a cool ass group. So like our vibes, the vibes we give off, we bring in cool ass motherfuckers too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We don't do that drama shit. We don't do that rowdy bowdy. You know what I'm saying? We cool laid back.
No,
You know,
we ain't
too
got
sexy
time for that.
You feel
Plus,
me?
we throw your ass out. We ain't got time for that.
Baby, listen.
We grown as hell, you know?
All right, let me run these down because it's nah. What else we got going on in the city? Country Wayne, if y'all don't know who he is the Instagram sensation comedian. He's funny as hell. I love him. He's funny as hell.
He is so funny.
Country Wayne will be at the Columbus Funny Bone. Who did you say? Who?
I said when.
Oh, tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, this
I did say
weekend.
who, 'cause
Well,
I don't
he'll be there this
know.
weekend.
I'm going
He's gonna be there
Sunday.
tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday at the Funny Bone. Get your tickets; those are still on sale. They're pretty reasonable and they're worth it. Trust me, he's funny as hell.
Yes, I swear I can't wait. I seen on Facebook good for something. I seen him on there yesterday. Like,
Yeah,
like,
buddy.
oh, and they own. Let me.
What
I don't
else
know
is
who I'm
going
taking,
on?
but I got two.
Curvilinear Radio is having our second car wash. This will be at the AutoZone in Gehenna, correct, on Agler Road.
I got a couple pictures.
Okay.
Back, y'all.
457 Agler Road,
Show me.
Gehenna, Ohio, 43230. This will be from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Are we doing the same prices on this one?
Yep.
So $7. Come get your car, truck clean. We only doing the outside, but come get some Kirby Beauties to wash your car. And then what else is going on in the city? Oh, September 2nd, it is PH at the park. Anybody that wants to participate in any activities as far as the Columbus Clippers, if you like baseball, that's happening.
PH at the park.
Yep, Columbus
What's the
Clippers.
PH
I'm going
stand
to it. I'm
for?
actually going to the baseball game on Monday.
What does the PH stand for?
I have no
I
idea.
just want to know. All right, sorry, I didn't mean it.
I have
What
no.
is it?
Oh, Public House Family Night.
Okay. I gotta
Sunday
know,
Clippers
you know.
game. Tickets only $5. Something good, fun you can do
When
with
is
the
this
family.
again?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yep.
I know I'm going to see Country Wayne.
Oh yeah, I'm going to the game on Monday. So yeah,
What game?
And
Monday?
Clippers game.
Oh, I thought you said
Yeah.
Sunday.
Well, it is Sunday, but they have a game on Monday,
Oh, okay.
so I'll be there. That's all I got. Football season's here.
How well I know because go Midwest Ravens with my two babies.
Yes.
Their first game this season. Let's get it.
College
And
football is
my
starting this
oldest,
weekend.
his first Northland High School game.
Yes,
Ninth grade. Let's get it popping.
Yeah, I got a few kids games I gotta attend this year, but college football starting. I'm actually a little excited this year.
Go Bucks.
Anyways, go blue.
Go Bucks.
Good luck.
Are y'all Buckeye fans? Are y'all Buckeye fan?
I don't really get into all that.
Buckeye fan?
I don't get into all that.
Sorry. Just tell them good luck. That's all, because they're gonna need it this year.
You see how them Buckeye fans look? Look at it.
It's not even.
I just asked.
All aggressive.
But no. But you see how y'all haters though? Because soon as I say something, y'all like, oh, that wasn't even necessary. See, y'all get me started. All right.
You know what I'm saying about them fans?
I mean, you know, Buckeyes
That's why
nuts.
I be screaming the blue.
Correct.
Just to irritate them Buckeye fans, because you get all of
you know what
I'm the coolest nut you will ever know though.
Look.
Yeah, I know how to irritate. I just say little things to just prick their little thing. 3 games suspension.
And watch we still pull
you gotta
through.
get put the hell out.
Watch we pull.
Michigan sucks?
Yes,
Thank you.
That's all right.
At least he said that.
See, look.
Being honest.
See, when I
Being
go to
honest.
Michigan, I don't get all this
Truth
aggression. I don't. My family is from Michigan. We talk about the game all the
3
time.
games don't even hurt me. Don't even like make me feel.
well, the reality is if
he
you go
didn't
to
play
Michigan,
the whole
you know,
season that doesn't even count undefeated.
the reality
Come on
is
now.
Ohio State fans care
Them
more
boys can go out there and play
They do.
without a coach.
They really do.
You say what?
if they realize
Look,
that
they don't even hear nothing else.
Michigan's
Look,
real
look.
rivalry is not Ohio State. Y'all, we just don't like y'all.
You see how y'all haters? Y'all just haters.
because y'all hate us. For
This is
no
the
reason.
only city. This is the only city where you got a shipboat full of Michigan fans that's from here.
Well, unfortunately,
I
I didn't
love
make that
fucking
choice.
Michigan.
I asked my
That's all
mother
I'm
all the
saying.
time why she left
The
Atlanta.
only reason why I like Michigan is because I just want to irritate you. I don't even watch
You
the
see how y'all
fucking
be?
game.
Y'all just crazy.
See, that's just disrespectful.
I don't watch it.
I'm
I
gonna
used
need
to
you to at
watch
least
it
watch-
with my daddy when I used to.
You could at least said you just watch halftime.
Some things just not mentally right. With
I do
Michigan
watch
fans.
halftime. I do. I ain't gonna lie. I do watch halftime.
Yeah, just
But
say
I'm
that.
just saying, when y'all get to talking crazy, go back to Michigan.
And that's so funny because all
Get
Michigan
get
fans
out
are
of
like
Buckeye.
that. Y'all so
You
worried
ain't
about
no
how
Buckeye.
we act and react.
so
I swear
aggressive.
that is so Michigan of y'all. Like
No,
that's
it's
how
not.
y'all act.
So my
Actually,
reason for
it's the
saying
young
that
mind
college
that I used to
football
deal
starting
with,
this
y'all.
weekend is so you fans don't react like this and just want to kill each other all season long. Let's have a little common
But how
sense.
about y'all Michigan fans?
We
Just
already
calm
got
down
an
a little bit.
idiot
Let
for
us
a pre-
win
Listen,
in
Jesus
peace.
Christ.
If y'all win, y'all act retarded.
You know what?
And when y'all
Holler at me game 4 when y'all get y'all's coach back.
No, we can holler at you game 1. I can't wait so we can look at y'all and be like,
Holler at me game 4 when you get your coach back.
Anywho.
We're gonna
Go back.
conclude this.
Right.
I'm gonna let y'all have that. 'cause
I had to
really
have a
don't care.
moment.
I'm just saying. I
had to
don't.
have a
I just
But
like
you
to
care to
irritate
be
y'all.
like, exactly.
I
You
just
care
like
to irritate
y'all.
us.
It's only because, like I said, when I was younger and my dad took me to a party where they had Buckeyes and there was a Wolverine game, and y'all were so mean to my dad because he said he was from Michigan, and it was like,
Right, so he came in the
damn,
door, huh?
yeah.
Now there are very few fans
It's
that
like,
have
y'all
common
rude.
sense and just
I
can
haven't
be.
came across one.
There
at all.
are again, there are very few.
I
There
have
are
not
very few
came across one.
that can just have good sportsmanship and just be, a normal fan. But then you got the rest of them that want to, act like they fresh out the cage.
You know how it is at the beginning of the season.
You right.
Listen, we're gonna conclude tonight. This was so fun.
Yes.
I appreciate you, Miss Bailey.
Ooh, I just seen
Appreciate
Cassius
y'all.
Keys dropped a new video.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit him up.
We got a lot of artists dropping new music.
Listen, Innocence got a new album as well. That is dope.
Young Truth, I think, put out a new video, new music. He got a new album, I think, too. Who else? I see dropping something.
Are they dropping it in our email box?
No.
No,
But I gotta give love.
Understandable. I'm just saying.
Nah.
please, if y'all have music,
That's because
please
they know
email
how
me.
we are when it comes to setting an appointment to be here. So they ain't gonna do that till they know they ready to actually show up. Yeah.
At least warm us up a little bit.
Hey, I'm down. For
Okay,
it.
you'll go follow.
Just send me
Find
new
them.
music. That's all I ask. Good music. Good
listen.
music.
I what?
Oh,
I'm
you
about
didn't
to.
play that song.
I'm about
Don't
to
do
find
it.
it.
Don't
you
do
want
it.
me to conclude with
Man.
it? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. So we could get he.
Nah,
he
I
get
want
others'
to play
reaction.
it next week
No, we got audience. Let them get the reaction.
live.
Hey.
Is she about to play a song?
Yeah.
Is it that bad?
You didn't listen to it?
Oh, that one. Lord Jesus. Does he even? I guess.
Listen, I be trying to tell y'all when y'all send stuff, okay?
First and the last time.
I need y'all to we gonna keep it real with you, but we love y'all. Okay, so I'm just gonna say, just keep working at it.
Listen, I told him that I was gonna keep it 100. Okay, and I was gonna play it.
So we're gonna see our other people's opinion because
that's what's up.
Everybody else's taste in music is different.
And the name again?
I'm about to pull it up.
Yeah, she gotta find it. We told him we was gonna play, so we gotta play
here,
it.
Right? Is he from here?
Mm-hmm. No, he's not.
Oh,
we told him we was gonna play it, so we gotta play it.
Where he from? He probably tuned in too. Hey, what's his name?
His name is YN with Little Herman.
From Little Herman.
I'm sorry, what?
See how it's Ohio? Y'all from Ohio too? Y'all from Tennessee? Look at this.
It better snap.
No. Don't expect that.
His name is YN Little Herman.
Are we closing out with this? Or we just listen?
I'm going to listen to it and then I'm going to let y'all come back.
Let's only do half of it.
We're going to listen to it
snippet.
And we're just going to get a opinion of the audience.
I want y'all to get a snippet.
Get it.
Okay?
Got a hair point.
So here it goes. I hate you.
I do. I hate my hair point.
Yeah. YN Lil Herman. This one for my big girls. If you ain't got you one, you better get you one, man. They wear it at. Yo, this one for my big girls, my sexy big girls, my pretty big girls. Like, damn, you fine. This one for my big girls, my sexy big girl, my pretty big girl. She a number after 9. Girl, you know you fine. Girl, you fine. Big girl, you fine. Girl, you know you fine. Like, damn, you fine. This one for my big girl, my pretty big girl, my sexy big girl. She a number after 9. Yo. Big girls in the building. Big girls in the building. Blow the roof off the ceiling. Blow the roof off the ceiling. Big girls in the building. Big girls in the building. Blow the roof off the ceiling. Blow the roof off the ceiling. Confidence on 10. Confidence on 10. Rich home and shit. Shout stay going in. Confidence on 10. Confidence on 10. Rich home corn shit. Shout stay going in. Outfit look good on you, no matter what your shape is. Outfit look good on you, no matter what your shape is. Tell the skinny bitch sit down.
So that was YN. What's his name?
YN Lil Herman from
YN
Alabama.
Lil Herman from Alabama. So y'all that tune in, y'all make sure y'all leave comments under our pages and let us know what y'all think about that, because he wants feedback.
What y'all think
and be honest.
This for my big girl.
And listen, I told him, I feel like this is my problem about some songs.
But
when you are going to do a song about a woman's physique, okay, fat, small, I don't care. Have some message, okay? Use words that make sense. Just saying this is for my big girl. What is for your big girl?
Well, honestly, when you first sent this, right, and I listened to it, I honestly just thought like this was just part of the song, like the chorus.
That's the whole song.
Yeah, I know.
He pretty much said,
at least give us something to rock to. No.
Listen.
See, this is the result.
That's what I was gonna say. You feel like you couldn't dance to that?
No.
I mean, I couldn't.
We about to play something you can dance to. Come on, big.
I can show you a difference. See,
if you want to.
No, wait.
You want to.
See, this is the problem though with music today, because they rely too much on the beat.
Yes,
and when you rely solely on the beat and you're not focusing on the message, this is what happens.
See,
let us show you the difference.
What beat was cool? I didn't even hear the beat.
Because let's be real,
I was too busy. No, that's all I kept hearing.
Because let's be real, if you take the words out and you play the beat and you put it in the middle of the club,
you're
gonna see some ass shaking because they're not paying attention.
But
see,
to those who listen to,
you would think that every big girl would be like, "Yeah, this is for me."
No, I'm highly offended by this song.
You thought that's how we felt?
I'm highly offended by this song. Actually.
You learned your new. Everybody learns something new every day.
It's like saying, like, a different kind of characteristic. You feel me? So whoever has that characteristic will relate to it. You feel me? Like
they can relate either to a positive or a negative way. So it just depends on what.
But you're not saying nothing.
You're not saying nothing. That's just like saying this is. I ain't gonna say that because I was about to be like, this is for my big. You can say things. You can say all kind of songs, words to things. This is for my tall people. This is for my. That shit is whack. I don't care about you identifying to me as a big girl. Thank you. I get that. But to me, as somebody at 35 saying I'm a sexy big girl, that to me is a double negative. You giving me a compliment with something negative.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I look at it as
but it
you
depends
need to
on your delivery. Like if you actually are going to say something about someone of size,
you might catch
then
it.
you have to deliver something after it. Tell me why you think I'm a sexy. Why do you think that?
I just want to know what was for my big girl. That's
right. Like I don't know what was for my big girl. The song
that was like one of them Netflix movies. Be leaving you like.
Just give me a message.
Like the end of a soap opera. Like, wait a minute.
Like,
I'm saying he pretty much, I mean, the beat was fine. The actual tone was good. I just feel like
he's got the delivery.
His intentions was probably good.
He's got the delivery.
I'm
sure it was.
Because it wasn't like a negative song. It just didn't grasp me. And I told him that.
He's got good delivery.
A message.
The production was nice.
Develop more.
But yeah, I need more vocabulary. I'm sorry.
Maybe I need to hear another song.
The power of the words.
Let me hear another song. Not today, but let me hear another song.
Just so you can see what we mean, this is the difference.
Here we go. I don't mind saying big, but here we go.
Obviously.
That is my song.
I mean, I like it. What can I say?
You know I do this.
And I've never seen the face of neither one. This one or the one
You said
before.
what?
I said I've never even seen the face of neither artist. This one coming up.
This one is for the big girls. Yeah, that's right. I said it. For the big girls. Wherever you at, I need y'all to represent right now. Let's go.
Go big fern, go big fern, go.
Right.
Go big fern, go big fern, go. Go big fern, go big fern, go. Go big fern, go big fern, go. Go big girl, shit, do your thing. Make them cheeks wobble, let them titties hang. Skinny bitches hating, don't be ashamed. Hey man, cause they stick shape, they so lame. Same shit they can do, you can do it better. Hit the flow, bounce that ass, show them and tell them. Dress to impress, talk and walk like a lady, smelling good. Turn their heads, but she weighing 280. Lame said he won't fuck, that dude crazy. But he still thinking about you, he too shady. I ain't scared. Yeah, I'm slim with it, and what? Let me hook my pole up to that dump truck. Go big fern, go big fern, go. 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 Okay, she's super thick, but she keep it toned up, and she don't play that petty shit, baby grown up. While all the weak bitches hate her homies really wanna date a big fine. Point out if you should know one. Now tell her, go big fern, go big fern, go. Tell her, go big fern.
You see the difference?
I see a difference. Okay. What about y'all? Y'all see a little difference?
I'll take that as a no.
Right.
It's
You're entitled to your own
What kind of
opinion.
rap you listen to?
I mean, I listen to music. You feel me?
What kind?
Just like hip hop. I listen to all kinds of music. To be honest.
What do you consider a hip hop? Hip hop.
Man, why you put me on the spot? Look,
We just asked.
I'm saying, like, I listen to all kinds of music.
I do
different
too.
Genres and all that. So,
yeah.
I mean, you're asking me like, what is my definition of hip hop, or what do I think?
No, like what artist would you consider
hip hop?
Just throw a fave out there. Somebody you like to listen to.
Somebody I don't know. I like to listen to everybody. There's really no like. You feel me?
Then that
explains
saucy,
if it's saucy, I'm gonna listen to it. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. It's just, you know, like I'm gonna learn how to play the guitar. You feel me? Like, and go crazy.
I'm actually learning how to play the guitar right now.
You feel me? Like, I don't.
Yeah, she just got her guitar. What? Couple months ago.
No, not yet.
Listen, we gotta get out of here. I just wanted to play that song real quick before we go. So
thank you. I gotta shake my booty a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
YN Lil Herman. I wanted to play that song so we can get people to understand the difference. You know,
yeah. Y'all leave y'all's opinion on our page.
Please tell y'all opinions.
If you like it, you like it.
If you like it, then I'll play it again for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to.
I tell you what, if we get 15 requests for that song, we'll play it again.
Boom. There we go.
I'm not messing with you.
So listen, we about to get up out here. I want y'all to really study a dictionary. I'm just saying. Like it's the power of words is so important. Learn a word every day.
Learn the strength of your tongue, the power of your tongue. And know that you can speak life and death into any situation. That's what I need people to focus on. Speak more life into people, into your life. Speak positivity.
Positive.
Listen, I'm down with that. So we're going to leave today.
We're going to leave.
We're going to finally leave.
We're going to leave on that note. I even got some tea wisdom for y'all for speaking. Speak to make yourself happy. Don't speak to impress others.
Boom. What she said. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Last night, a DJ saved my life. Spun instrumentals in coded language. Used Rosetta Stones, deciphered it. Morlock spoke of Atlantis, said the underground would never surface. Check the evolution of MCs and poets. So while y'all make dollars, we'll be making sense. Y'all be checking these niggas, we'll be doing mic checks like 1, 2, 1, 2, you do the math equals 6. My state of mind is 7. I'm from a galaxy beyond heaven where angels only true religion to be fly. Just a mic and open mind. I dream with open eyes, spit Armageddon to ghetto children telepathically and they scat like gibberish. Armstrong, these poets